So then I was like, I'll just play the vampire game, and then I'll just do fun vampire things. And then the game was being all restrictive of what I can do. And I was like, man, I should just play Vampire the Masquerade where I can actually do things. But then Vampire the Masquerade, though, also ruins my immersion because I turned into the Nosferatu thing, and I thought I was playing a whole stealth thing, and then I found out it didn't matter. Because nobody cares if you look like a fucking monster other than the police. And I was like, oh, why do people talk about the game being completely different if you play as Nosferatu? And being like, it's way harder when it really isn't.
Maybe it was just a placebo. Maybe they like played as Nosferatu and thought it was gonna be way harder and just pretended that it was to themselves.
I always heard people saying that the game was completely different playing it as Nosferatu, and it was extremely hard because you couldn't be seen by anybody. So I was playing it like stealth like that, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like a completely like different game, and it's interesting, and I want to be able to like use my claws and like claw people to death. And then the game was then just like I bumped into a bunch of random citizens and they had no reaction to my appearance. And then when I was testing, I'm like, oh, the only people who care about it are the cops or whatever. So before, when the so that like, do we have to like stop it at a certain point? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hold it just in case.
Yeah, there's one over here. I think I have to go give it for you.
But you know what? So Total Biscuit is the person. I remember him talking about how different the Nosferatu is, and he was like a pretty reputable game critic. So either
I don't think people tested it because the cops are the only one who will instantly react to you being bad or whatever. Oh. Why did you die? Did you make the jump?
We had to do it at the same time, I think.
Oh.
From the other sides.
Oh, because I didn't see what you were doing. I'm like, why did he just miss the jump like this? Yeah, so I was like just testing and I was like, oh, only the cops like care. And I was like, that's really lame. And then it didn't help when I got to the first boss of the game. The entire game is very clear that they want your weapon class to be using guns. Because the claw thing was just like not doable on that boss. And then people were talking about it and like, yeah, people were saying like going for a melee build isn't worth it. Because the entire game, the combat is more focused on using guns. I was like, well, I want to be like a freak who has to get around in the sewers and like claw people to death and stealth and do it that way, and the game won't let me do it. Even though they like give it as an option, even though it's completely the bad option. There's no way to actually play the game like that. Oh,
I think the game, like, it's a marvel that it exists and it's extremely unfinished.
Yeah. And then it didn't help that I was like, well, maybe the second one will let me do it. And then the people who are making the second one, they're like, oh, Nosferatu is going to be the only class that's not returning. I was like, okay, then I have no reason to play it then. I'm like, this is the one reason I want to play it. Let me play the way I want to play it. That sounds way more interesting than just being a hot, sexy vampire who gets whatever he wants. It's boring. I want to look like a fucking freak that has to struggle to get what he wants. You know how funny it is in that game when you go to the nightclub where you have the twins or whatever, and one of them's hardcore flirting with you, and you look like a fucking like hot mess. Like you look like a fucking corpse. It's hilarious and it's great. And then in
the actual like tabletop, you're described as being even uglier than they present you in the game.
Great. But yeah, like, I don't know. At least that game does let you, like, you just walk around and do whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck you want.
It's like it's a really important game. It's like a miracle that it exists. And it's like still extraordinarily unfinished.
Well, like Vampire, I was just getting annoyed because it was just being so restrictive of what I can and can't do. And then I was thinking, like, I could just level up my Mesmerize stuff from the beginning, and I'm like, oh, then I'll just, like, level this up immediately, and then I'll just start eating these people. And then the game was, I looked up, and like, where's the option to do this? And people are like, the only way Mesmerize gets upgraded is they upgrade it for you as you progress further in the story. And I was like, oh, so I just can't do this. So I was like, okay, cool. They're just restricting me from being allowed to do this. Because they want me to interact with these characters rather than just eating them right off the bat. And then I was just getting annoyed about it. And I don't like the combat. I think the combat's really bad in the game. It's like trying to be like a Dark Souls thing. And it's
I
really
played
bad.
so little of it. Like, I don't even know why I bought it.
I like the atmosphere and I like the time frame. like the period piece, and I think the story could be interesting. I'm just being bitter because it won't let me play the way I want to play
I
it.
do like the idea of being like an extremely skilled and reputable doctor who's now a blood-sucking monster.
And I like the concept of like the more damage you do to a district will fuck everything up. Like I like that because it reminds me of Fable, but I don't like that it's in the beginning of the game it's restricting me because they want you to do certain stuff in the story before they'll let you even like interact with that. I'm like, just let me eat people. Or like, at least give me the option if I want to have a harder combat gameplay, if I upgrade the eating people ability, like that's on me because I chose to play that way. But no, the game wants to be annoying.
Did you have to make it so massive? You could have chilled with scale. Well, in my defense, if something's gonna hunt dragons, it needs to be big.
Whatever, I'll still play it though, because at this point, like I'm playing it, and I don't hate it. I'm just being bitter because it won't let me play the way I want. So I'm like, fine, I will play it the way that you want to play it. Whatever. It's like I can't dock it points, I guess, for being like a specific way because I'm thinking I want to play it. Whatever. But the rest of it's still interesting and that sort of thing, and the game looks nice, and I like the atmosphere and the time period. So. It's such a cool concept to have like an open world vampire game, and then like there's like so little games that are that. It's really just Vampire the Masquerade in this game. Like all the other ones that exist are terrible.
I've been hearing I remember people liking V Rising, but I never looked that far into it.
That one, that's like a Grim Dawn type game though, right?
I don't know.
That's why I think it's like Grim Dawn. And I'm not really into, like, I don't really want to play like a oh, and I gotta like do it over here, I guess. Oh, okay, okay, so we have to like.
Oh, so I press my thing and then run over there. Okay.
Yeah. Do I do mine immediately?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess I hold it and then it transfers over, and then maybe I have to go to the next one before you do. Right? No? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, we have to both do it. Yeah, no, I think V Rising's like an action RPG. Like I think like Grim Dawn and Van Helsing and Diablo 3 or whatever. Which I'm like I like Diablo. I don't think I've ever played another action RPG, so I wouldn't know. But I know a lot of people like Grim Dawn a lot. So.
I like Grim Dawn.
Check this out.
At this point, I can't switch to another game. I have other games I could switch to. But I'm like, whatever. Dinner. We just start eating them, or they start eating us. Either or.
Okay. Hop in. Come on. That's it.
I could play any of the other billion games that I have.
Leo? Can't believe I'm agreeing to this.
I feel like I started another game and then I didn't play it. Oh, I started Hitman Contracts. I never played that Hitman game. I replayed Hitman 2 after like over a decade of not playing that, and I was like, does this game still hold up? And I think it does. Everyone always, they're like, yeah, they're like Hitman 2, people, that community for Hitman always talk about Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 being awful. And I'm like, I think for me, I think Hitman 2 is still my favorite one, and I think it's just because it's not, like, my problem with the later Hitman games, as much as I find them fun, I don't like the idea of they put a bunch of, like, they tell you how to do the assassination, you know? Where they're like, here's a bunch of points on the map of interest you can go to do the assassination. Hitman 2 doesn't, like, has that stuff lying around, but they don't tell you about it. And then I like the idea of, like, just figure out, like, here's the map, like, find out how to kill this guy.
Turn left! Turn left! Turn left!
He's been working on his machine for 20 years.
Direct!
there's
Also,
anything
like,
that wouldn't
shooting
be protected.
people in Hitman 2 is so satisfying. When you, like, walk into a room and you're like, alright, there's, like, 2 people in this room. I have a silenced pistol. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back of the head, and I'm gonna quickly shoot the other guy in the back of the head. It's so fucking satisfying when you get, like, stuff like that to pull off. And they also limit your saves. You can't save scum throughout the entire thing. Like, for each level. And, like, this is great.
Wasn't there a section like this in A Way Out?
Yeah. But you could die in that, I remember, because we kept dying.
Is it just me or is the current speeding up?
Because I remember we died like 800 times, and you were getting really mad at me, and I'm like, and I was being like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is giving me. I was gonna mention when we got in this, I'm like, this is giving me flashbacks to Mario Party 4 has a mini game that's the same like as this, and I was always really bad at it, and I was like, it's giving me flashbacks to that, and that's why I can't do it in A Way Out either, and it's the same here. So. Have you seen the leaked gameplay for Battlefield 6?
No. Does it look
Like,
good?
Like 6 to 10 minutes or something. It looks really good. It's gonna be it's going back to like Battlefield 4, like the modern combat thing or whatever. So it was just like that. It was funny because everyone was like, "Man, how come these leaks have to have someone who's playing like garbage in them or whatever?" And it's like, yeah, it's probably just some like developer, probably like just fucking around. They probably maybe don't play games as much. Oh, I'm drinking water. Hold on.
We're running out of rivers.
You could have pressed another button, you just pressed the wrong one.
I didn't have my I had to put my water away without spilling it. I had only my left hand on the thing,
We're running out of rivers, Zoe.
so I only could hit the trigger.
Are you
This is
tapping
really
or are
good,
you
though.
holding?
I'm tapping. We're supposed to hold it.
Hold it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tapping it. Is that why we're not going anywhere? I was wondering. I'm like, how do we do this? Why haven't we been going very far?
We're running out of rivers, Zoe.
Please change the button sooner.
I'm doing it. You know, it looked good. Knowing me, I'll pre-order it and I'll hate myself.
I feel like
when it's
last time I convinced us to pre-order and I was wrong.
Yeah,
So maybe this time we don't pre-order.
I'm probably gonna do it anyway.
Alright. That probably will end also.
Knowing me, I turned like or I was doing it at the same time you were turning, so don't even.
I did.
don't
That's
even
why I didn't
hear
say.
me.
That's why I didn't blame you. I just started screaming instead.
Okay, I was ready, dude. I was ready for the blaming.
You actually were too defensive there.
I felt that you were gonna come at me, so I had to come at you harder before it continued. Oh, that's just like in A Way Out. Oh.
I like how they didn't give us nearly enough time just to make you do that. I was like, there's not gonna be enough time for this.
We're dead.
Or I mean us. Fly.
So I guess you fly and I do whatever this is.
Oh, I hold the wrong button.
Yeah, but Battlefield, I don't know. The thing is, a Battlefield, I'm like, you know, as someone who played the two big military shooter games in the 2000s being COD and Battlefield, it's like, COD comes out yearly, and I could be fine with knowing where I'm like, they don't have enough time to ever change those games enough where I'd be like, it's worth pre-ordering because I know that they're gonna suck. Because they're so stuck in their ways. Where Battlefield, it's like, they come out with one every like 5 years. So I'm like, well, the last one wasn't good, but maybe this one will, like, they'll learn from it, you know? So it's like, whatever, like, I think you have to get on this thing and then glide. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm like, I'll probably, knowing me, I'll be like, I want to play Battlefield. I miss Battlefield. I'm craving to play it. For so long, I have zero room on my fucking computer for it at the moment. Like, I would love to play, Battlefield 1. I tried playing Battlefield 5 recently, I remember. Battlefield 5 still, like, just runs awful. It, like, never uses my graphics card for some reason. I don't know how to fix that. I also the time to kill in Battlefield 1 or not Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5 is really bad. I don't like that it takes like an eternity to kill people in that game. Last time we played Battlefield 1 was really fun. That was when I was using the shotgun class or whatever.
I don't remember much
Deathmatching
of that
people
game,
with
to
the
be
shotgun.
honest.
We played it here or there. I played it a lot more than you did because I didn't love Battlefield 1 when it was on console. I was just kind of like, this is like a whatever game. And then when we started playing on PC, I was like, oh, this is like way better on PC. I guess you have to glide somehow. Oh, what the hell? She didn't grab it at all. Oh, grab it, please! What are you doing? Yeah, I think you have to get on this.
Let's hope this thing still works.
And then glide to that, probably. Or not. Okay.
Maybe once I get on, you let go of it.
Yeah, maybe. They like jump to the other side, I think, right? I want to go down though.
Would you go?
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Get on mine. I'm gonna fling you. That's what I'm doing. Get on mine, because it flung up in the air. Yeah, no, you were right.
How much is your character weigh?
4,000 pounds. And I've also been craving them going back to a modern Battlefield, like not a future one. So that's also probably gonna be me being like, I want to play that.
As long as
Maybe
they
they
nerf the
learn-
tanks.
Maybe they learned their lesson from. I mean, if this one's bad, like if the next one is bad, I think Battlefield's over with. And I think EA knows this. Like if the next one is terrible, like they're done for, like franchise-wise, I think Battlefield is gone.
Why is my dragon shaking?
So hopefully they, and that was what was happening. That's why they made 1, because 4 sucked when it initially came out. Everyone was like, the franchise is done with, and then they made 1 and salvaged it. And then 5 was kind of like whatever, and then 2042 was so bad that it was like, you know, hopefully they're like, yeah, we should probably like make a good game this time.
Sucks leaving that side story, but these dragons need us.
Wait, what?
I agree.
There's a side story.
Come
What do you
back
mean?
here. Come back here.
I don't know. I figured that was gonna be the way we were supposed to go because the dragon was over there. Hello. Is this where the side story is?
Yeah. Go, yeah! And then when we get here, I mug you.
Why would you do that? I thought we were friends. Why would you do that? Are you sure it's over here? I don't think there's
I mean,
anything
I don't
over
know
here.
how else we're supposed to... Oh, one of us needs to stay over there.
Yeah. Yeah, come over here.
No, one of us needs to stay over there. I think.
Oh, you have a lever over here. Okay. And then... Hey, couldn't we just have both been on and then just pull the lever and jump off of it and just get on this?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like,
In fact, probably.
I think we went like way too. Yeah, I think that's what we were supposed to do. I think we thought way too outside the box for it. I was like, that looks like you could just jump off it. So you just pull the lever again and then just jump off. That's so funny. I was just like wondering. I'm like, I bet you could just perfectly go over it and you'd be fine. You'd have enough time. Yeah, I don't know when Battlefield 6 is gonna come out. It's probably like like probably another year, or we even have like a chance of probably even getting.
What are the odds that actual release is good?
Um, well, EA for a while has been saying the next one that they promise it's gonna release in a good state since 2042. Like since they've been talking about the next one, EA has been talking that up for quite some
Oh,
time.
we're competing apparently, by the way.
Oh, we are. What is this?
Oh, it's fucking Tricky? What's that game called?
SSX?
Yeah.
Talking about the old ones? I'm fucking awful at these kind of games.
Yeah, so am I.
Ooh.
Excuse me, game? Yeah, you're completely mogging me. What the hell am I doing right now? What the?
Ah, what the hell's going on? Oh, the game, like, changed the fucking thing, right? I was doing a trick and confused and ruined my trick because of it. Oh, hey, how'd you get so close to me so quick?
Yeah, I'm still like 10,000, more than 10,000 points below you, though.
Oh, game, that should count. Difficult to balance when you can't fucking see the character. Whoa! And that high five ruined our momentum. We're dead. Oh, game, what? Can't do it like in fucking... Okay. In the original SSX games, you could switch the railing like that, and the game wouldn't let me do it. Okay, that's whatever, fine. Why did it just... What the fuck?
Did you... It happened to both of us.
Yeah, what was that? That ruined my trick I was doing.
lucky. Oh, sure. Let's blame it on luck. I demand a rematch. Anytime, Mio. Anytime.
It's from all those days of me playing SSX, which wasn't much.
I did not know you knew how to play so easy.
I did own one of them. I had one on the GameCube, but I don't think I played it very much.
Oh, another side story in the bag. I'm happy I got to keep that one. Shall we? We shall. Hey, we've got some flat rocks here.
Or you can hold the button.
Skip or something? Yeah, I know. Are they supposed to skip? Are we just like the word? Okay.
They're definitely
Am I
supposed
throwing
to
at you?
skip.
I give up.
I made it skip once. Let's go.
Why did I follow you when I knew it was death? I knew that was the complete wrong way and I did it anyway. Oh my god. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, the other one.
Is this like a plumbing system? Blow that flow.
She didn't grip it.
Oh, those reverse the directions.
Why is she not grabbing it?
Ah! Eh, I missed.
All right, let's press on. Let's.
Come on. Come on.
It's really funny not looking at your side of the screen and then being like, my platform raised on its own.
We got it.
Luckily, my character just learned teleportation recently. I teleported.
See you later, idiot.
I'm now a Nightcrawler. I learned that ability. I found David Hayter was talking about that scene in X-Men 2, the opening, because he wrote that scene or whatever.
David Hayter
with-
wrote for X-Men.
Yeah, David Hayter I think wrote the first two X-Men movies, the first two or whatever. He's a screenwriter. He wrote the Watchmen script I think too.
This looks like.
Is David Hayter the one I'm thinking of, the guy who voiced Snake?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know he was a screenwriter.
Yeah, he was a screenwriter. That was what he was doing before he was doing voice acting work. I mean, that's what he still does. He wrote a lot of the early superhero movies from the 2000s. But he was talking about, Oh, I have to do it. No, I have to grab it, don't I? That's my guy. Sesame. He was talking about the opening scene to X-Men 2 where Nightcrawler is trying to assassinate the president. And he was going on about how he was just like the Marvel didn't want it. What is this? I have symbols. Is there like a certain symbol I have to hit?
That boomerangy one.
Which one?
Hey, boomerangy one. And then that one, that guy with the sword. Smiley face.
No, I don't have a smiley face.
Oh, then the bathtub. Bathtub. Hey. Hit the this one, the ladle. No! Okay.
Boomerang. But yeah, they were talking about how they didn't want to do that scene because the whole assassinate president thing. David Hayter going in like the boss, where they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna let you do that" or something, and he's just like, "Yeah, we are," and they're like, "Why?" And he's like, "Cause it's my movie." It's like, damn, dude. He doesn't give a fuck. Go for the one on the right. Yeah, people are asking if he got any pushback for that scene. He's like, yes, they weren't gonna let us do that because they didn't want Nightcrawler trying to kill the president in the beginning of the movie. And he's like, I told the guys to just fuck off and do it anyway. And he's like, and it's the most iconic scene in X-Men 2. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It pretty much is the most iconic scene in that movie.
It's like the scene that made everyone fall in love with Nightcrawler.
Yeah, it's probably the best. Like, probably. We're gonna go like best superhero openings to a movie. It's probably in like the top 3. Like it's pretty incredible of a scene.
It's like that, like maybe Guardians 1. People, that one is really good.
Yeah, Guardians 1's pretty good. Dark Knight. Dark Knight's probably number 1. That fucking bank heist scene. That shit is like everything is quotable in that scene. What's the one in Spider-Man 2? He's delivering pizza, right? Is that the opening scene in that movie?
I don't remember.
I think he's delivering pizza in that one. And then the one lady's like, you're supposed to get here at this time and you're late?
Is that one?
So
Or is 3 the one where he's late to class?
No, because he wasn't in... Oh, wait. No, he's in college in the second one. I don't think he's in class in the third one.
Is the third one the pizza one then? The second one the one where he's like running late to class?
No, I think the second one he's running late to class, but he's delivering pizza, and that's why he runs late to class, because he also... And that's why he messes up the pizza delivery, because he has to stop some crime or something.
I feel like I remember him, like, Spidey sensing about to run into somebody. Or,
Yeah,
like,
that's when he does the... No, I don't remember what the opening the third one is. I was gonna say, that's when he does the backflip, and the one kid's like, whoa, how did you do that? And he's like, eat your vegetables, kids, and then he webs the kid's face closed. You just killed my friend! He can't breathe! That dude's Spider-Man! I don't remember what the opening of the third movie is.
Don't tell anyone what you saw here, kid. You're getting webbed next.
What is the opening of the third movie? Let's watch the third movie right now.
The opening of the third movie is probably like him being a dick or... No, the opening of the third movie is Sandman in the Super Collider.
Sandman in the... That's not in the opening.
Is the... Or is the opening...
Sandman? That's not the opening. That's like halfway through the movie.
Or is the... I thought... Or maybe the opening is like... Them setting up...
The third movie is the building collapsing and he saves Gwen Stacy. That's what the opening of the third movie is. The Mary Jane's gonna have some like big announcement thing or something, and he misses it because he goes to save that building from falling, and he saves Gwen Stacy or whatever. That was the opening of the third, right?
we just named every single scene in the movie. No, actually the opening was when Harry is in the restaurant and then the bus comes and he ducks.
Gonna fucking opening the Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 opening scene. The opening scene is a montage of kids going, "Whoa, it's Spider-Man." Then he's in college and he sees Gwen Stacy because he's attracted to her. And then he gets a ring and goes to Mary Jane's show. And then Harry's looking at him from the top thingy. And then he's like, "I'm going to get married with you." And she's like, "You're a whore and I don't date whores." And then it's them sitting on the web thing making out and the Venom rock hits. So we were all wrong. And that's the moral of the story. The second movie, I know for a fact, it's him delivering the pizza. He has to deliver pizza, and then he has to go to class. But then, like, someone does a crime or something, or a kid's gonna get killed, so he saves them. And he goes to deliver the pizza, and he throws the pizza on some apartment guy's balcony, and he gets one piece out, and Spider-Man zips up the pizza, and the guy's like, "At least I got one slice." And then he webs up the pizza from the guy's hand, and then he shows up in the custodian closet, and the lady doesn't know how he got in there, and he's like, "It's pizza time." And then she's like, it says that you guys get the pizza here in 30 minutes or less, and you got here 33 minutes, so I'm not paying for that. So then he gives it to her, and then he gets late to his class, and Doc Connors is like, "You'd be a really good student if you weren't so fucking bad at showing up to my class, you piece of shit." And then Spider-Man snaps his neck and goes on a rampage. That's the opening to Spider-Man 2. The opening to Spider-Man 1 is Spider-Man wakes up from having a gay dream about Harry Osborn. Harry also wakes up having a gay dream about Peter Parker.
And this time they meet each other, they're both just sitting there blushing and trying not to look at each other. No,
they both sit there awkwardly, and then Harry turns to Peter and he's like, "Did you have a gay dream about me last night?" He's like, "Yeah." "Did you?" God. I can follow.
Me when I'm It Follows.
What?
Me when I'm the monster and It Follows. I can
know,
follow.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, I only watch movies about, I only watch movies where Daniel Day-Lewis plays a former president.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Mm-hmm. It's the only movie I've ever seen.
No, I've seen It Follows. Overrated. They're making a second one. That got announced recently. Oh, what is this? Ooh. There you go. Now I rolled to my death. Or do I? I do.
Can you make it turn again?
Sure.
The other way? Or just keep going around this way, I guess. This also works. Thank you.
I don't know, I can't think of any other good superhero openings. The rest of them are all crap.
Guardian 2's is fine.
I don't remember Guardians 2.
Okay.
Well, that was an invitation for you to explain it because I don't remember it.
It's when they're fighting the
the
giant monster, but that's all in the background as Baby Groot dances.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good one. What do I have to do for you?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I think I need to get to the other side of it and melt that other thing. Okay. Yeah, did you see my acid spit?
Oh, yeah, I did. I don't get anything cool except for roly-poly mode.
Hey, I think that's real swell, buddy.
Iron Man's got like a good opening.
I don't remember that one.
He goes to the, was it Afghanistan? And he introduces like the missile thing. Yeah.
Really?
Because the beginning is him there, and he's taking all the pictures with the military guys because they're all excited, and he shows the missile thing, and he lifts his arm up, and it comes like waving past, and then they're driving in the Humvee, and they get ambushed, and they play the credits after they pick him up, and they're like kidnapping him or whatever. and they're playing like the who's in the movie while they're doing that. Do I have to roll into that or something?
Probably.
Yeah. And you spit into it.
Ew.
Oh, alright. We gotta do it faster, I guess. But yeah, I remember that one being pretty good for an opening. That's about all I can think in terms of superhero movies, in terms of their really cool intros. The rest of them are all trash now.
I can't wait to bring the Megavis down to the sky.
Oh, the original Batman. The 89 Batman's pretty good. Or Batman and Robin. When Batman shows up and he goes, "Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman." And he goes, "Yabba dabba doo," down the fucking dinosaur. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. You need to chill out. It's either you go after me or save the bird. The was a bird boy. Holy rusted metal, Batman, huh? I mean the ground. It's made out of metal. That's Batman Forever, though. Let's watch Batman Forever together.
All right.
Let's not and say we did. I've changed my mind.
I didn't get in that.
Yeah, probably. Ah, you killed me!
Oh fuck! You sit in the thing still?
Yep. I figured I wanted to see if I could be stationary roll when you fling me, but I can't do that. Oh, he goes in the roll. You killed me.
Ah, I killed me.
You just fall off.
Yeah, it's solidarity.
Oh my god. Oh, why is it going? Why did it go? Oh, Daredevil's got a great opening.
I was trying to remember that one, and I don't.
He says, "Hi, Kingpin. I'm Daredevil. Yabba dabba doo." Every superhero movie.
What was Deadpool's opening?
It's him drawing like his life story while he's I think he's sitting there to, I want to say DMX or something, and he's dangling his feet over a highway.
Oh,
and
it's that in the middle of that fight scene. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then he goes like the record scratch, like this is how I got into.
And he goes yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, and he goes yabba. He goes, "Hi criminals, I'm Deadpool." Yabba dabba doo. It's the funniest thing in Batman and Robin. George Clooney busting through a window and him just going, "I freeze. I'm Batman. Yabba dabba doo." It's ridiculous. When do I get a car? Chicks dig the car. I guess I'll cancel the pizza order, sir. I'll get drive-through. And that's Batman Forever, though. What the hell is this? And then that does something. What does hitting this even remotely do? Take me! Can I hit it from the other side? No, I don't know what this is for. What's over here? Oh? Alright, we need to put some rocks into these fitting things or something.
Oh wait.
Oh no, we have to make a platform here.
No, I can shoot those.
Oh, okay, so I gotta hit the first. Then what is the other thing for?
Probably a giant pinball. I fell.
Sean, quick, you can do it. No! Alright, well, what is this for then?
Okay, we're about face off with the Dragon Slayer. Is that an actual name or a job title? He was a mega
Oh yeah, there's probably
an executioner of dragons.
something where you roll down all the way here and hit it. What?
Power metal lyrics.
Maybe there's something you gotta push or something. I don't know. I don't really know what this is for. Is this where we came from? Yeah, this is where I came from. And I rolled down here. Did I do something? What is this for? Did I do this with something?
What if you try rolling from all the way up here into it?
I don't think I can get back up there. I don't think I can make the jump. I don't know what that's for even remotely. I don't know why we have this. Oh well. And it turns out that if we didn't do what that specific puzzle is, we get the bad ending now. Please let me pass. No, okay. Oh. Scary Nightman. And then he goes, okay. You convince me. I actually have speech level 100.
You just convince him to die.
Yeah. Oh, he does it twice. Sound is threatening when you say my critters. Like, to be honest, I think you're now kind of like a little bit cute now. My critters. Oh, get the goo! Help me! Get the goo! Get the goo! Oh!
Ah!
I was not looking where I was going. Oh,
Ah!
oh wow, he actually hit me. Ow. Because I was in the vicinity of them. Please, please. Get him
Oh,
off!
are they on you?
Yeah, this one just following me around.
I didn't realize.
That's what I'm saying, like, oh, oh.
Ah! I fell. Stop hurting me.
Oh, it's because your health hit a certain point so you can do your next phase? Well. Was this fucking Yakuza? Oh, wow. You just got one tapped. Wow. That's insane. If I stand perfectly still, you can't hit me. Oh, wow. I stood perfectly still. If I stand perfectly still... Oh. If I stand
You love standing perfectly still.
If I stand perfectly still, you can't hit me. If I stand perfectly still, you can't hit me. Oh, it's working. I totally stood perfectly still during that. Hell. Okay, he's proving my theory no longer correct. Sir Knight, if we defeat you, that means you have to admit that you like kissing boys. Haha.
No, I do! No!
Good girl. You're actually pretty cool. Shall we? After you.
When does it turn into a first-person shooter? That's like the one genre they're missing at the moment. A super intense first-person shooter. When does it turn into a rhythm game?
That was some fierce.
Oh, I guess we did have that. We had that with the monkey.
Megalith won't be happy
With
about
Monkey
losing
Man.
his general.
When does it turn into Clone Hero?
Hey, has to be another side. Yeah, let's free it from Raider's wrath.
There's another side story where the characters acknowledged it.
Check down there. What did they say? Check down there.
It wasn't down there. Only death. They said it.
Oh, I
She
can
said the
see that
dialogue.
bubble
Is that
over
it
there?
over there? Is that it over there? I'll meet you over there. I can't get across over
You want to hit the gong?
No.
Please hit it again.
I can't. Quick, you have to do something or else I'm gonna roll to my death. No. Quick, you have to do something or else I'm gonna roll to my death. No. Quick, you gotta do something or else I'm gonna roll to my death. Oh my god, you did something on your first time.
The first try, yeah. Something weird's happening over here.
You guys
Guys,
we'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Star
okay,
Wars?
This is like doing a pitching post thing. This is the goo section.
Whoa. Do I feel lighter? There's no place like space. Space.
Door opens and our heads instantly explode from lack of oxygen.
The decompression, we just get pulled straight out of the ship.
Quite nice,
Yeah.
Milo. Almost therapeutic, isn't it? And it is. It's so relaxing. Good for you.
They should have it so that when you're in this level, you have to use all the buttons to keep your balance or else you start spinning out uncontrollably.
Why not even bother?
Mio, help me! She's just flinging off someplace else. This is one small step for man. Oh, I'm dead! Man, imagine how much cooler life would have been if, like, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and whoever the third guy was went up to, I was gonna say Mars, went up to the moon. They just end up encountering a little blue alien guy, and then they just became best friends with him.
They did, they just don't want you to know.
Oh, but imagine they told us. Like, imagine how cool life would have been. It's like, yeah, we got this little blue guy.
Like you're watching the transmission on the TV and he's like, that's one small step for man, and oh my god, is that a moon guy?
What the fuck is that? What's wrong with his face?
He's like, the moon man is like, that's my face? I think I look nice.
God. And his name would be, Oogboog? That would be his name.
Okay.
You don't like Oogboog?
I mean, you're canceled, but...
How am I canceled? His name's Oogboog.
Get your suit. We're going for a little
See if you all right. You say it right now. Ooh.
No.
What's your name? Go with a better name right now.
Chadwick.
Sucks. Worst Chadwick, a normal human name. That's also a slur in his language too. So you just called him a slur.
That's good.
Chadwick. Oh, we don't have any more gravity. This game sucks now. Why do we want to call him Ubu?
I don't know.
He'd be a really small blue alien.
Why are we so slow now?
Because we lost our gravity thing. His name will be Ubu.
But why are we so slow?
He's blue and he has 13 fingers and they're really long. Like longer than his whole entire body.
Heavens, that's quite a view.
And he has 37 cocks of different flavors. But they're all the same variety.
Don't leave without us. Get to the last tunnel. Unlock it.
Oh, this is when we have to like pilot it together. Hey, get your fucking cube out of my thing.
Do we have to make the keyhole?
We're dead. Hey, what the hell? Do we have some? I don't have any shape that's like that.
The circle.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Wait,
We just die.
we don't.
What do we do now?
We had like no time. What? We were not supposed to do this then, or something. What? We were not supposed to do that then. All right.
Zoe, stay calm.
I was thinking that was gonna be the best mini game in the game. And
I
then it
thought I
good.
was so ready for it. I thought it was gonna be so funny.
It's making weird noises.
If we get 2 seconds, that'd be hilarious.
We need to get to the shuttle.
Oh, maybe we'll get to continue the mini game. Guys, this is making me. We should. Ah!
This is fucking.
Heavenly Bodies. That was the game that I was talking about that we should have played at some point with the 2 astronaut things.
I was gonna say this is Dead Space.
I never played it. No, it's Heavenly Bodies is I think I was talking about this game a while ago.
I remember
Where's
because
the
it's on my wish list
two
now.
astronauts game? Oh, there you go. Coming.
What?
I don't know. Going. Oh, I'm green. You go on that one. Okay. That's why I was fucking up. I was like, what's happening? I thought you were, like, controlling the direction it went in. Or something, and then I was just supposed to hit it. And I was like, why is it not working? Oh, my friend is now dead. It's up to me to finish the mission. And now we finally got into the rules of if you die, there's no more respawns.
Or your oxygen will drop fast. Right.
Are you kidding me? Let me through.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I see another oxygen tank.
Eeeeee!
Fucking suffocate because of you.
Okay, easy does it.
God, calm down. My God.
There's the shuttle. Almost there.
Shut up. My God. It's just suffocating. It's not that bad. I do it all the
Oh,
time.
back to the best minigame ever. Okay, good.
This side story. Yeah.
Oh, we're about to fall into that thing. Let's just do it. Let's just die. See what happens. Alright, you should have the ovaries. Alright. I have some of the ovaries. So we refer to it as.
One fallopian tube and you have the other one.
I think that's mine. You should have like you had it before.
Hurry. Help me out.
And then we just don't have the strength to open the door. Better yet, we go in there and the door won't close, and we use this inanimate carbon rod to save
Oh, what's up, Bobby?
It's all thanks to this inanimate carbon rod. Stupid rod. Oh, Dad, we were about to get a view of the rod.
I always think of the Billy and Mandy joke with, what's his name? The fucking monster killer guy?
Delgado?
Yeah, he's the one about Kyle the traffic cone in the episode where he's coaching Irwin. He's like, I got him back. And you just cut to, like, a picture of the traffic cone tied to a radiator.
You do know there is no oxygen in space, right?
Inanimate carbon
Now hold on.
rod. I still love that. Dad, we almost got a custom of the rod.
I always love, kids, I have really bad news about Lenny. No, not Lenny!
Why didn't you?
I got complimented on my, Simpsons hoodie when I went to go see Mickey 17.
Alright, let's continue. We have a dragon realm.
Oh, I'm wearing, my Simpsons shirt right now that I always get complimented on. I have, when I went to Universal, it was during Halloween, so they were selling Treehouse of Horror themed Simpsons stuff. And it's, the characters sitting on the couch, but they're skeletons, and it glows in the dark. I get complimented on that.
That way, if you're ever in a situation where the lights go out, you'll be there for them.
Yeah, so if I'm ever getting chased in my house by a serial killer, he'll know exactly where to find me.
Yo, that's a sick shirt, kid! And he kills you.
Yeah. I'm like, thanks! No! She starts stabbing me to death.
Not the shirt! Not the shirt!
I would give myself away to a serial killer so quickly, though. I'd be, like, hiding somewhere, and he'd be walking in the room. I'd be, like, hiding under the bed behind something, and I'd just be giggling. Like, he's never gonna find me! There's a fucking, was it Danny Gonzalez vine? Where it's like a serial killer's looking for him, and the serial killer goes like a good neighbor, and then he pops out of the behind his hiding cover, and he's like, State Farm is there! And he starts screaming as the killer gets closer to kill him. But that's like an old meme, though. Like, there used to be a comic where there was a serial killer looking for someone, and they start singing a part of a song, and the person pops up and sings the other part of the song and gets killed.
Not really. But I talked
Do you think it's ever worked on anyone?
I was about to say no, but then I saw the one where the person pretended to be Brad Pitt and the woman sent him like $500,000. So.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, when he was sending, they were photoshopping.
Yeah, the
Brad Pitt's
Photoshop
face.
of Brad Pitt's face in the middle of a full body cast.
Yeah, and they were sending like thousands upon thousands of dollars or something. Am I supposed to roll this into the door? Is that what's going on?
Probably.
I keep forgetting that you don't have this amazing ability. You just
Yeah, all I can do
vomit.
is fly and vomit.
Yeah, like the baby that you are. Alright, this is not what we're supposed to do. Is there a hole we're supposed to like throw this in? Watch me like I just didn't hit it in the right angle or something. I'm just supposed to hit the door, right? No? Okay, that's not. Okay, this is not what we're supposed to do. This is actually the end of the game. There is no way out.
Oh.
Okay. You gotta probably put it against the door, and then acid it probably right in front of the door. Goldfish.
Ew.
I'm telling you, there's gotta be a part where they do a first-person shooter. They haven't done that yet. Just turns into Doom.
You're kinda sick.
It would be. They do like the old Doom with like the graphics and they have like the little, you know, the little face that he has on your health bar.
Yeah.
And they do that with our characters.
I want to see that really badly now. I think our characters would be really funny with the Doom as the Doom faces.
Yeah. You have to acid that or something against that?
You get it slightly closer.
It should be close enough. It's not like it's not easy to do it. Like you're gonna have to just. It was way better the first time I had it. I got an idea. Alright, that was too far. I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. We're just supposed to bump into it. We're actually too smart. We're just actually like, thinking that the puzzle is way harder than it actually is. Like, oh my god. See, this is me with puzzles. It's something so simple, and I'm
the door down there.
God.
Look.
What's up?
This door down here. Oh.
What? Time to die, brother! I made sure you.
Oh, I saved your life.
Oh, you don't save it again, though.
You only get one.
Oh, you have to get the other one.
No, we have to bring the bomb down there.
I don't want to. You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. That's for Malcolm in the Middle by They Might Be Giants.
Sure it is, buddy. Never seen that show.
It's a show with Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
No, Malcolm in the Middle is like the GOAT show. I was.
Why do I keep falling?
I gotta finish it. I was on season 5. I was almost done. They're doing the revival now, and they got that in the works. No, remember me!
Oh, great. Now I die too.
And whose fault is that?
Probably a team effort.
It's the golden ball. I had a real struggle trying to get it down the first doorway. So something happened that wasn't my fault. That's how I'm gonna start that out.
Oh, great. Now we get respawned down here.
I'm gonna say the ball has a mind of its own.
The ball locks eyes with you and goes, I'm doing this on purpose.
I dislike. Oh. Come back up. It's not easy getting it to go a certain way. I'd be crazy if I just knock it off the edge right now. Wait.
The golden ball always gets its revenge.
I realized as it was green, I was like, that's not close to the door at all. And then Mike be slowly turning to look at you.
And me running in circles.
Yeah. It's like, oh, alright, I'm gonna knock it closer to the... That's good. That's like right on it. Then the game goes, it has to be touching the door.
I think I would piss myself.
I just alt F4 and say the game's over, we're not playing it anymore.
Smack it.
I wouldn't actually, because I need to finish every game.
Where did you draw inspiration for this song? Well, I suppose it's an ode to those we lost. Fair
A
enough.
lot of time on a website called Rule 34. It's an obscure website. Your character's like, oh, I've never heard of it. What is it? Like,
She just locks eyes with you and she just goes, it's awesome.
God, we should get really into Rule 34. And by we, you should. And then report back. Report back your findings.
Feels weird to me to use it for more than very specific things.
It's only a matter of time until my state decides that Rule 34 is banned and I can't use it anymore. I mean, yeah, that's what that website is for specific things.
I only ever use it for specific characters.
Uh-huh. Are they of age?
I hope so.
Oh, you were quiet for too long, so that means they're not. Caught you! Caught you!
Caught in 4K.
Alright, everyone, the operation's over. It took, like, however long we've been friends, but I got him. The FBI kicks the door open.
Yiddy was a fucking sting agent.
Yeah.
Yiddy was your fucking, was your commanding agent. You're getting too close to the case!
It's the longest operation
Go
ever.
hit this thing. See what happens.
What's in this? I can't hit that. Oh, death is going to occur.
It makes platforms? Is that what's happening?
I guess so. Go up there. Go up there. Can you go up there? Hey, can you go up there, please? Can you go up there? Alright, and then, this does not last very long at all. Oh, you missed it. You're really bad at this game. You should stop playing video games. Just hitting it like every wrong direction.
Where am I supposed to be going?
I don't know. Probably across? I don't know how we do this. Oh, okay. Over onto that side. Okay, so you're gonna have to jump, like, before I do it.
Wait, okay, so let me see. Where am I going?
Just across. I think over there.
Alright.
Oh, I just
oh my god!
it was swinging too much, and I was like, I'm not gonna be accurate. He's quiet for 2 seconds. We got him, guys.
I was hitting my vape. I swear, I was hitting my vape.
That's all the evidence we need.
Don't I get a trial? When you've been watching too much TV, kid, you're going to jail.
You're at the trial, and you're explaining all this evidence of why you're not, and the judge just goes, then why were you quiet for 2 seconds if you knew the answer? Guilty.
I go to appeals court, yeah, they're swaying the opinion of the jury too much, and they go, but 2 seconds, dude. Come on. Appeal denied.
Appeal denied.
So, we continue to disobey Raider. What do you think he'll throw at us next? Who knows?
He'll just give up.
But he doesn't strike me as the type who takes no for an answer.
That's what I would do as a villain. I'd just be like, you know what, you guys have proven that you really want this. And I like people. So, you're free to go.
What the?
Gummy Bear. We're in Gummy Bear. We're in Candy Island. Knuckles? Is that you?
The Candy Wife episode that gave me nightmares as a kid?
You mean every episode of Flapjack gave you nightmares as a kid? They're all disturbing.
They are all disturbing.
Oh. Oh, this is the first-person shooter part, right?
No memory of
you know they do like the animations in Doom Eternal, but we do this to like gumdrops and shit, gummy bears, and it's horrible. Ooh. 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 Okay, let's go. Ooh. Oh, I can dash, huh? Really, marshmallows?
They're teeth, I think. It's like a toothpaste on our heads.
Now I remember. Is it about your 5th birthday party?
Yeah, I have Colgate on my head.
It's the first story I ever wrote.
What brand do I have?
I don't fucking
some,
know.
like,
You don't mind some
off-brand-
toothpaste expert?
I have like some ShopRite brand or something, like their name brand, like Teeth Right. That's what they would call it. And it says on the thing, potential for
Gets
all
your
your teeth to
teeth
fall
right.
out.
Now that you mention
It has the potential of all your teeth falling out
fever dream.
if you use it. It's also filled with glass shards.
Nailed the hairstyle though.
It's fucking Fall Guys, dude. I missed that game.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't you?
They have the song in Fortnite. I've been playing it recently in the fucking jam track thing. I think I have that as a jam track because I did all the Fall Guys stuff that was in Fortnite when they.
This
had
is
it.
actually just Fall Guys, yeah.
To make a dream come
I mean, you can still play Fall Guys. It still exists.
Yeah, but I missed when we were all playing it.
Ooh. Oh yeah, nobody else is gonna play that game with us. Hey, you can probably convince Yinny. Hey Yinny, will you play Fall Guys?
Fuck no!
Yinny said yes. Yinny's in my room right now. Can you imagine? Yinny, will you play Fall Guys? You actually hear Yinny go, yeah, sure. You're like, wait, what? Yinny said your house? Yeah. They won't leave either. You could probably convince Yinny to do it, probably. You wouldn't be able to convince anybody else. Maybe Asex.
I think we could convince Asex to do most things. I think we could convince him to commit tax fraud.
No, Asex is currently in his what's it worth phase at the moment.
What?
I asked him the other day, hey, you want to play this game? And he's like, what's it worth to me to play that? And I was like, to have fun with your friends? He's like, never mind. And then he said no.
He wanted you to pay him $5 to play?
Yeah, he's into that now.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
The other day I asked him to play a game and he says it's gonna cost for about $20. And I said, do I get a friend discount on it? And he said $30 for asking that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that is the friend discount. Normally it's 50.
So then I was like, all right, I guess I'll play with you in like a week or so. And so then when I got the money, then he was like, well, the prices change every week, so it's actually $200 now. And I was like, are you just running a scam on me? And he goes, I don't know, am I? I was like, I think you are. And then he then stabbed me.
Up with you. But now that you mention it, I got a toothache once and you know what?
No, I haven't played anything with A6 in like a fucking minute.
His only
think the
plays now
last
is like
time-
Siege.
Well, yeah, he's not playing anything at the moment that like I want to play with him. The last thing I played with him was Dale and Dawson, and that was like after a long drought, not playing anything with him before.
That was
I
a
don't
while
know,
ago now.
Yeah, Dale and Dawson was a while ago, yeah.
No one even gives a fuck
Before
about that game anymore.
Before that, I think the last game I played with him, I think was Fortnite. I think he joined us on like a random session of Fortnite during the Marvel season. I think he played like 2 games of it. I haven't played anything else with him since then, though.
Front tooth, baby.
Oh no, we played Marvel Rivals with him like once
Oh
or twice.
right, yeah.
We did play that with him. And I'll probably end up playing him when Team Fortress 2 Classic comes out,
Candles and celebrate my
because he's definitely gonna play that.
You're going to?
And I'm in. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. I like the old Team Fortress. I don't like when they added all the like the loot boxes and like the newer items to it. And I don't like, the hackers that are filled in it. So they're literally making a version of it they released of it made by Valve that's just removes all that shit. And it's just like how it launched. And I'm like, I'll play that. I don't know if Asex will. I mean, he probably will because he loves Team Fortress. I don't know if he'll keep his interest because he probably want to play with the newer stuff that's in the current one, but... But yeah, no, I don't know. He's not playing. He isn't playing anything that I'm like hardcore wanting to play at the moment. He's been playing a lot of Siege and Hunt Showdown.
Yuck.
And what?
Both of them. Yuck.
Yuck? What?
Yeah. Both those games fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this new thing for Siege leaked, and all they didn't even do an engine switch. Apparently, it was just a UI change, and it looks like a mobile game now. And then they just added a bunch of elite skins, so it's not even anything like new or exciting. Am I supposed to help you with something? Oh.
So they didn't even do an engine change? It's just a fucking
No.
UI?
Yeah, and it leaked, and everyone was saying it looks like a mobile game. You're in the right one, middle, left, right, middle,
Right, left.
left. Oh, he moved it again! I don't know which one you're in now.
Probably middle. That was right.
You're in middle. Yeah, you're right.
That was really, that was so funny, dude.
I didn't think he was gonna go like hardcore. Oh.
This is not an experience that I empathize with because I've never had a cavity.
I've never had a cavity either. I probably should have by this point, but I haven't. I'm, as my dentist refers to me, I have amazing teeth, but horrible gums. I have like all the problem with gum stuff. But my teeth are amazing. But the rest of my family all have like terrible, like they get cavities and all that, but they have really good gums. I was at my dentist the other day, not too long ago, and she was explaining it to me, where she's like, some people are like, are really good with having really great teeth and nothing hurts their teeth at all, but their gums are terrible.
I think both of mine are good.
Yeah, probably. But just explain that a lot of people then, if they have issues with their teeth, then usually their gums are perfectly fine. Why do we do this? Oh. Hey, I want to do it. I didn't get to do it last time. I want to ride it. Let me ride it. Thank you. How do I get off this thing?
Keep going towards him.
Oh. Oh, I can keep jumping with it.
Yeah.
Get the drill! Get some!
Oh no, don't make me deep throat it. He takes it down his whole throat. Turns out he's been practicing.
Ew.
Jeez, Mio. What was that about? What? Huh?
Yeah, I assume something will come out, and I'll be like, hey, sis, let's play this.
Actually, my bad experience with dentists was when I got my bottom wisdom teeth removed, because it took like, they didn't knock me out. The numbing agent didn't work, so I felt everything. My bottom wisdom teeth were severely impacted, so they were sideways. So it took a long time, and I felt the drill the entire time. And he kept walking away to go talk to people.
Oh, you had to get the drill? You had it bad then.
Yeah, my bottom wisdom teeth were severely impacted. They were literally sideways.
I've had 4 teeth removed in my life. The wisdom teeth were all easy. Actually, all the teeth removals were easy, but the wisdom teeth, I mean, for me, it was just they gave me the numb. You sat there because I don't want to be knocked out, so they did the numb, which that took like 10 minutes for that to take effect. The guy took the scalpel, he cut through it, pulled it out, and it was done in like 2 minutes, and all you feel is pressure. All the wisdom teeth were really easy. I had a thing for years. I had to get braces for this. On the roof of my mouth, I had a giant bump on the roof of my mouth for years, and I just thought this was just like, I don't know, my mouth was weird, and I had this bump. And then I was getting an x-ray at the dentist or whatever, and they noticed they're like, there's this white speck at the top of the roof of my mouth thing or whatever, and they're like, what's that? So then they did an x-ray further up my mouth, and they're like, yeah, so did you know that one of your teeth is in the front, it's still a baby tooth, and the actual adult tooth that's supposed to push it out, it's stuck in the roof of your mouth? I was like, no. So I had to get braces for a while because they needed to basically have something that held my teeth together and straighten them out so they could, and what they basically did was they removed that baby tooth, and then they opened up a hole, or where the hole actually was, Oh, we got destroyed. Where that the hole was or whatever for the oh, spray it. Oh, spray it. So where that hole was or whatever, where the tooth's supposed to come in, they had to stick like a hook into the hole and wrap it around the other tooth, and then they slowly had to pull it through my gums to get it in position and then straighten it out. And that was not fun. And it was like over time too, so they couldn't just do it immediately, so you had to pull it like every time I went to the orthodontist, he'd pull it every week a little bit more. Because they had to make sure it straightened down and came in through or whatever.
Oh, that's how I aim.
That's all my teeth stuff. And then the only reason I got the wisdom tooth, I was gonna keep the wisdom tooth, but I got an infection in my mouth from one of the wisdom teeth coming in weird, and it was causing a lot of pain. Actually, no, I didn't have any pain. It ended up causing a giant mark to be on my gums or something. And I was like, yeah, I should probably like this. I think this is infected. And my parents were away at the time, and they're like, you have to drive yourself to the dentist. So I went there, and I'm at the dentist, and they didn't give me any numbing thing. The doctor, like not that dentist, but you know, like the doctor guys that come in to check everything or whatever, like after you do the dentist stuff.
No.
Like, you know, after the dentist, whenever they finish, they not do this in your state or something?
I've never had someone check on it after the dentist.
Whenever the dentist, after they're supposed to have, there's a doctor who's like the head dentist who runs the entire thing that has to check every person before to make sure they did it correctly. And if you have any questions or concerns, I don't know why that's not happening to you, because they do this at every place that I've ever been to. But he like walked in, he's like, I'm gonna do this or whatever, and he looks at my mouth and he goes, oh, you have like a really bad infection, like, and he's like, do you feel this? And I'm like, no. And then he ended up cutting it with like a scalpel because they had to drain it because it was all infected and shit. And he's like, you should be in like a lot of pain right now. And I'm like, I'm not. And I'm not like a strong dude or anything. And he's like, I don't understand why you're not feeling any pain, or you're just the strongest guy that I've ever met. And I'm like, no, I just. And then I start getting scared because I'm like, I don't feel anything. Like, I'm like, usually pain like is really bad for me. So I'm like, I'm not like a tough, strong dude. Like I don't understand why I'm not feeling pain. So I had to have that wisdom tooth removed, and then when I was at the doctor for it, the guy was like, do you want just one wisdom tooth removed or all four? And I didn't want to do all four. So I was like, just remove the two bottom ones, and then that sucks. I couldn't really eat anything because like both sides of my mouth were missing teeth. And then later on, I had another problem where a tooth came in and it was scraping against my gums the entire time. And I was like, I just want to get it removed. So I got it removed. And he's like, do you want me to do the other side? I didn't want to go with the whole ordeal of not being able to eat. So I was like, no. So I just have one wisdom tooth that's currently in, and my other three are all gone.
I still have my top two in.
I have one of my top ones, and all the other three are gone. Yeah, my mom is always saying that she has to get it removed, a wisdom tooth. They're always telling her she won't do it. I keep trying to convince her. I'm like, it's not that bad. I'm like, they basically just get the numb, and then it's over in like 10 seconds. And
yeah,
then they pull it. As long as the tooth doesn't break, if the tooth breaks while they're pulling it, then you're fucked. Because then they have to meticulously take out piece by piece out of your gums, and that takes like an hour, and it's horribly painful.
Yeah. Unless you're me and they're severely impacted and the numbing agent doesn't work, so so they have to drill it and you feel the drill the entire time.
Well, yeah, with me, all you did when it came to me, it was just a scalpel, and all you did was feel, and whatever the pliers they use, and all you did was you felt pressure. You didn't feel any pain, and the pressure was just him pushing in on it, and that doesn't, pressure doesn't really, equate to pain, so it's not really anything. Every tooth pull I've had, all four of them have been very easy.
I have never had any other tooth pulled, except for the rest of my teeth.
When I got the wisdom tooth one, like he like dumped me, and then him and the other two like people that were there that were like to assist him on it, they're just sitting there talking about the new episode of Game of Thrones. I think season 8 came out around that point, and they're like, "Did you watch the new episode yet?" And the doctor's like, "No, I haven't. I have it recorded." He's like, "But you guys we can still talk about it. Like, just tell me, I don't really care." And then they're sitting there talking about it, and I'm like, and I've heard like season 8 not being good because my family, and they're like explaining it to him, and he's like, "I don't really care if you spoil because the last few episodes have been fucking garbage, so you can just tell me what's happening." And they're explaining it to him, and he's like, "Oh my god," he's like, "I've wasted so many years of this awful show." And he's like, "It's so bad," and they're just sitting there like the entire time, and I'm sitting there and then he like turned to me, and he's like, "Are you numb yet?" And I'm like, "No." And then they'd be sitting there talking about how season 8's a piece of shit. It was very funny. And then the second time I was back there, I think they were onto a new show that they were talking about being really good. I don't remember what show it was though.
Well, at that point in time, it was probably like, fuck, what was that one called? Remember the one with the robots?
I have no idea what the show was. Mr. Robot?
No.
iRobot?
No. Not iRobot.
I have no idea what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about then. The one with the robots?
The Western robots thing.
No, that show was like way older. That was fucking I know what you're talking about. That's the show that everyone liked the first season of, and then it was complete crap afterward. It's I know what you're talking about. But no, that show had been around like already like way before.
What was
Like, it must be
happening
fun
at
though,
that
I guess,
time?
if you're this teeth puller guy, because you just come in. I guess if they're getting the numb, I don't know why you'd ever want to get knocked out. I'd rather just avoid that at all times. I'm like, just numb me. But I realize that I don't want to get
the people who want to get knocked out are people who are like terrified of the.
When my sister, I have a thing of not wanting to get knocked out because when my sister, got all 4 of her wisdom teeth pulled out at the same time, and they knocked her out for that. And I remember us picking her up after she got knocked out. She was like fucked up. I was like, yeah, I don't want that. Just numb me.
I said I'm straight edge.
I was nervous about it the first time. I did what? Straight edge.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with straight edge.
Said it's a
straight
drug.
edge. Straight edge. You're allowed to have medicine.
No, but you're one of the really unbearable ones.
Ian Mackay is.
You're the one that's like no coffee.
All right. God. That's why Ian Mackay always says he hates the fucking making straight edge because idiots like that. Because I remember that was happened to him where people were going up to him about him having coffee and slapping it out of his hand. And he's like, I'm talking about drugs that are fucking harmful to you. And then they were also talking about him getting medicine. And he's like, no, like if you're gonna die, like take the medicine the doctor prescribes. You should be taking it even if you're not gonna die. Like medicine they prescribe to you, yes, take it, please. I remember somebody saying when they were somebody on the punk subreddit was talking about, they were asking about have you ever met like people who are famous, and someone's like, I remember Ian Mackay went to the restaurant that I was being the waiter at, and him and his wife ended up getting wine, and as a joke I wanted to go up there and give them shit for it, but I'm like, they're having like a romantic dinner, I don't really want to do that. I was like, it's probably the best that you don't go up and do that to him. He always talks about regretting like doing that. Like do the straight edge thing. He's like everybody.
That
fucked it up.
In the white song.
Yeah, the guilty of being white. The only reason he came out with that song because he wasn't going to, but he ended up showing it to Bad Brains, and Bad Brains is an all black band. So and they were another popular hardcore band, and they convinced them to release it because they were like it's an interesting perspective on someone else receiving racism on a side that doesn't normally receive racism at all, and it's a unique perspective that would get people to understand. And then everyone took it the wrong way, and they're like, oh, Ian Mackay's talking about how white people are victims. It's like, no, it's not what the song's
about. It looks worse when you see the quotes where he talks about how big of a Ted Nugent fan he was.
Ian Mackay?
Yeah.
He has quotes about liking Ted Nugent?
Yeah.
Really?
He talks about like seeing him live and like him inspiring the straight edge lifestyle.
Weird.
They're like, because I think the quote is like, you know, these where we realized you didn't have to like get high and drunk to have fun.
I'm gonna assume that Ian MacKaye doesn't like Ted Nugent going currently, due to the fact Ted Nugent's all super war and everything, or
Super
whatever.
racist.
And that too.
And like,
People
Courtney
always
Love
ask,
talks about having, like, giving him a blowjob when she was 12.
Ted Nugent?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He has been accused of sexual activity with minors, and he has songs about it.
Wild.
He has songs with lyrics where they're like, I don't care that you're 12, you're hot.
I don't know. All those punk bands though got some regrettable thing they've done in their career. At least one thing. Because Minor Threat's got that going on, but Minor Threat's still way too influential that they can get around all that. And then on top of that, Ian MacKaye doing Fugazi, which pretty much that's like pretty much every band's favorite band and big inspiration, especially because of the stuff they were doing moral-wise. That was like a big plus that none of them could do. But every punk band's got some problem. Bad Brains has an entire song where they're horribly homophobic or whatever, and they had to get rid of that. Descendants has all the misogynistic and also homophobic shit in their early crap. Fucking Sex Pistols has got what's his face being a huge Trump conservative fan. The Clash has their whole anti-hippie thing going on. Dead Kennedys has California Morales, which is also an anti-hippie thing on the rock politician. If you actually take that song and you just attribute to a different politician, then it works, because that's what he ended up doing later when he remade the song. He's like, yeah, I realized I was wrong about hippie. And then he's like, the real problem was, like, Republicans, and then he made a new version of that song.
It's weird,
like, oh, there you
the
go.
perception of hippies. Because I don't know...
Because hippies at that time were seen as being... all the punk bands hated the hippies because they were seen as people who were lazy, who weren't having any political ideology, and were basically just letting anything happen whatsoever. So a lot of people, even though they did protest during the Vietnam thing, a lot of the people talk about they didn't do enough, and that a lot of them weren't doing anything, and that they weren't actually the big movement that people claim that they were. So the Clash always had, and they were also super into drugs, and all of the punk bands were all straight edge and against that. So the Clash didn't like them because
it's
they
weird
thought they were
that the
all
punk
lazy
bands
and
were
drug
into
addicts.
drug, because not too long from then they would become quite druggies.
The Clash was against it because they didn't like them all being drugged out and not having any political ideologies. I'm assuming Jello went with it because he had the same type of things with them not having any ideology. I mean, California Uber Alles literally talks about in the song about how the hippies were just going to let them, like, let all the politicians just roll over them completely and not do anything and be complicit with everything because they're too lazy and drugged out of their minds. It's literally lyrics he has in the song. And by the time they realize it'll be too late and everything will be 1984.
Surprisingly light.
I mean, that's what the song's about.
We're gonna need them later. All right.
Song's still a banger, though.
It is like a legendary hook. I was about to scream it, but I don't know how YouTube would feel about that.
Yeah, you probably not. That'd probably... I don't know. There's a lot of lyrics in that song. It's great. I like That's 1984. You knock on your door. It's the secret police, and they've come for your uncool niece. Come quietly to the camps. You'd look nice as a drawstring lamp. Don't be scared. It's only a shower or something. It's a great song.
Because of the hippies, like, in the modern context, I know, like, the like the kind of hippies that were bad were like the grifters who were just there. Like I remember Todd in the Shadow saying in one of the videos, they all they wanted was ass or grass.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the hippie movement to me just looks like an alternative, like the conscientious objector, like alternative lifestyle thing. I don't really have a problem with that.
The punk bands though just weren't into it because it's just a lot of them were like, not all of them, but a lot of them were very anti-drug and against that. The Clash was very much against all of that. Most of the 80s ones were fully against it. The only ones I could think of that were really fucked up on the drugs was things like Sex Pistols were. They were, because Sid Vicious was a huge heroin addict, but they just dealt with it. The rest of them weren't, and that's why Johnny Ron always couldn't really stand Sid that much because he felt he was a fucking junkie and was just getting fucked up, and that was why that band fell apart. The Germs, because Darby Crash, I'm pretty sure, was a huge heroin addict. I don't think the Ramones were. They were all into cigarettes. That was their thing, because that's why they all died from cancer, like, really young, because they would smoke like 3 packs a day. And I don't think any of the 80s ones were. Dead Kennedys wasn't. Minor Threat wasn't.
I mean, in the 90s, like, all the rock bands were into heroin.
Not the punk bands. Because, like, the punk bands in the 90s weren't. Because the punk bands, like, Rancid wasn't.
You see a Green Day and meth.
Green Day was, yeah. Green Day was fucked up. Blink was weed, beer, and cigarettes. Which isn't anything crazy. Unless Travis was into stuff. But he didn't come till later, so it doesn't really count. And Jawbreaker wasn't. They were all straight edge. NoFX wasn't. They were all straight edge. Offspring, I think.
Offspring seems like they probably drink too much.
Yeah, I think they were into all the beer stuff. And probably weed. Rancid wasn't. As far as I'm aware. Lars, maybe. I don't know if Tim would have been. The Green Day definitely was, yeah. Refused wasn't. Refused was all straight edge and against that stuff. Yeah, all the 80s bands weren't. They were all like hardcore against that shit. I always like Henry Rollins does a comedy, like a stand-up one time for this short thing where he talks about, I think, his one and only experience being on meth, where he was in Black Flag, and he talks about, because when he was in Black Flag, like, he was like younger
The other
than
player
everybody.
has left the session?
I have? I'm still playing. You're not moving, though. Oh. Lost connection to server.
What the hell? Did Steam go down?
Yeah, Steam went offline. Is Steam gray for you?
No.
Oh, then it's me. I'm not here then, apparently. Why is it Steam down? For me only. Why is my internet being an asshole when we want to play games and it doesn't do it when I'm by myself? I'm still here though in Discord, so I don't...
Yeah, I don't know. Your Steam just disconnected.
Where's the button that Steam... Oh. It's showing everything updating. It's showing you playing online. Now it's saying you're all online playing. I'm just still gray though.
You might just close Steam and reopen it.
Invite me.
I did.
I don't know. It's showing me gray, but it's showing everyone online, so I don't know. Yeah, Henry Rollins has a stand-up thing where he talks about when he first joined Black Flag, and he was like, before being a tough guy, he was like an innocent, like, Boy Scout kind of guy. And he's like, one of the guys in Black Flag was like really big and scary, and would like, he's like, I'm trying to like, he's like, I'm an impressionable kid trying to, you know, I'm hanging out with people who are older than me, and I'm trying to make them think I'm cool. And he's like, I'd go up to him because he was like the biggest guy in the band, and he had like a deep voice, and he was always saying like these like really dark like things that I would think were profound. or whatever, and he's like, I'd like go up to him, and then we'd do a show, and I'd go up to him, and I'd be like, what a great show or whatever, and he'd go like really close to him, and he'd go, death is inevitable. Think about it. And I go, okay, I will. And he's like, and then I'd go and think about death, whatever that meant. And he's like, and I was really trying to be friends with him, and like, he's like, and I felt like I was learning stuff from him. And there's a part where like, at one point, like I saw this girl I really liked, or whatever, and I was like all bummed because I was too nervous to go up to her. And he's like, and he goes up to me and he's like, what's the matter, man? And he's like, oh, there's this girl I really like. And he's like, why don't you go talk to her? And he's like, I don't know what to say. What would you say? And he's like, I go up to her, I start talking about death. Girls really like that. And he's like, okay. And he's like, and then I wouldn't do that because I knew that wasn't gonna work. So he's like, one day, he's like, we're recording at Black Flag, and I go up to him to like, I was like, oh, that was a fun session. I really like the song you wrote. And he turns to me and he goes, you know what? You're the biggest asshole I've ever met. And Henry Rollins is like, that really crushed me because I thought I was doing really good at being friends with him. And then he goes, but you know what would make you less of an asshole? And he's like, me being the impressionable kid, I'm like, what would make me more cool? And he's like, you ever tried meth before? And so he's just like, I've never tried any drug. And he's like, I knew somebody who dealt with meth. So he's like, I'm going to call her up or whatever, and we're gonna do, oh no, actually it wasn't meth, it was acid. That's what it was. So he's like, we're gonna go, he's like, I'm gonna call her up and we're gonna do, oh, he died apparently, okay. He's like, I'm gonna call her up to do acid. So he calls her up and they go to a restaurant, and he takes like a tab of it, and she's like, is it doing anything? And he's like, no, I feel perfectly fine. So she's like, okay, have another tab. So he takes another one, and she's like, has anything happened? He's like, no. And then she'll take another one, and he's like, I didn't realize that it takes a really long time for acid to get going, and I'm now 3 tabs in because I've never done it before. So he's like, everything starts getting really fucked up and awful, and then he's like, she starts driving us to like the beach or something, and we're both high on acid, and then she starts driving really fast and starts headed towards a group of people who are on the sidewalk, and I'm telling her, like, you're about to run over these people, you need to get out of the way, and she starts going faster and screaming at me, and she goes, why the fuck should I listen to any rules when we're all gonna die anyway, or whatever, I'm gonna hit those people, and I'm gonna show you what life really is, and I'm like screaming at her, flipping out, because I don't know what's going on, because I'm fucked up on acid, and I can't understand what's happening, and she's like, give me one reason why I shouldn't just kill us both right now and all those people, and he's like, and the only thing I could think of is that if I died today, all the people in Black Flag are going to be really mad at me that I didn't finish recording for the album. And she hits the brakes on the car, and she goes, you're right, I really like your guys' band. And she's like, I won't kill us and kill all those people. And then he's like, then she took us to, like, our parents' house. And she's like, we're fucked up on acid, and she's not supposed to be on acid, and her parents are trying to get her off of it. So then she's telling me to basically lean my body against her door so that like her parents get in, and then they're trying to like break down her door while he's sitting there, and then she's like, you need to leave, and he's like, all right, I'll go out the front door, and she's like, no, you have to go out the window, and they're on like the 2nd floor. So he's like, I jump out the window, and he's like, she drove me to her house, was on the all the way on the other side of, like, I think they were in LA at the time. So he's like, I had to walk all the way back, which took like 3 hours, so I have no money and I'm broke. And I get back or whatever, and he comes across that band member, and he's like, his band member's like, so what happened to you? And he's like, I went on the craziest trip of my life. And he's like, good. He's like, by the way, you're still an asshole. He's like, cool. And it's Henry Rollins, like, he goes like an entire thing just talking about him being on his one and only acid trip, and I'm like, that's incredibly entertaining of a story.
I like that this dude, like, he wasn't being an asshole, he's just reading Henry Rollins' future.
Yeah. I fucking love Henry Rollins, great dude. Henry Rollins is definitely, like, an asshole, but he's an asshole to people who kind of deserve it.
Except for, Nardwuar.
Well, he was doing Nardwuar. The funny thing about the Nardwuar one is that it's clear that Henry Rollins used to play tough guy character, like asshole kind of thing, and he was. Everyone points out in that interview that it's him testing Nardwuar in that interview to see if he could get him to break or whatever, and then it becomes to a thing where Henry Rollins has realized that he's met his match, and that Nardwuar completely like fucks with him, and that's when Henry Rollins gets more into doing the interview because he's like, I can't make him break. He makes Henry Rollins break during that interview on his own tough persona character at one point. Because that's what's always impressive with Nardwuar, when he gets people to break characters like that. Because he did the same thing to Slipknot. Because they had a character, there's one of the members in Slipknot's not supposed to talk during interviews, and Nardwuar spent the whole interview basically annoying the shit out of him in order to get him to speak. And the guy ended up doing it, and then one of the members was like, "You have to leave now because you fucked up like our entire thing we have to do." And I was like, "That's hilarious that Nardwuar managed to do that." I always love the Nardwuar interviews with both Ian MacKaye and the Jello Biafra interviews are great because Ian MacKaye and him are like just like best buds, and so like I know like they did one during the pandemic or whatever, and it's just like a 3-hour conversation. And Ian's just like, "It's been a couple years since we've last seen each other. I'm so happy. You're like my oldest friend at this point." He's like, "I love doing interviews with you." And Jello, he's been doing interviews since like, the 80s together. They're always like, they've done like a bunch together. Jello's like, "This is always great. I always love seeing you. This is the best." I'm like, that's great that they have like a really
There's
nice
those two and
friendship.
Snoop Dogg. He's done like 20 interviews with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And it's like at the point where Snoop Dogg's just blowing his fucking blunt straight into a Nardwuar's face to try and get him high.
Yeah.
I always liked the rapper ones because they would do some funny things. Like there was one of them, because you know how he does the freeze frame,
Yeah.
where they there's one where they just picked him up and started running away with him. There's one where they like called in some girls to just start twerking on him.
Yeah.
And I remember when Panda was out and popular, there was a video that someone made of design. I let go and I died instantly. There's a video someone made that was like designer, and it was just him during the Nardwuar interview and during the Genius thing, where they explain their lyrics, where he becomes like progressively more incomprehensible.
I always really like the ones with Ian MacKaye and Jello, because I'm like, there's such a nice, like, respected friendship going on. I also with the... Oh! It's so funny every time. It's like the comedy skit where, like, a hook comes in and pulls you out. That's what it feels like.
Oh, the fucking cane?
Yeah. The ones with Jello are fun. I always also like when they do the freeze frame, and Jello also will sit there and do it, like, as long as possible. And I'm like, that's great. Oh, hold it. Why does it say hold end release?
You hold to build up power.
And then the Ian MacKaye ones are great, because Ian MacKaye's just a good dude.
I like the little Uzi Vert one where it's 10 seconds long, because Uzi goes, I forget which, it might have been Molly. He's like, "Is Molly legal in Canada?" Realizes that he just self-reported and sprints away.
Yeah. All the punk ones are the ones I enjoy. Other than, I guess the only ones that kind of suck is the... Well, Nardwuar was kind of right on that, was the transplants one, because their transplants was talking about how punk they were, and then they did a commercial for a soap commercial thing, and he's interviewing Travis Barker, who's the drummer of Transplants, and Skinhead Rob. And then Nardwuar brings up a comment where he's just like, "You guys are really about like the punk ethos and all that kind of thing." And they're like, "Yeah, we are. We represent it." And they're like, and he goes like, "So how does it feel as you guys who are two bald men doing a commercial for soap and getting like a bunch of money off of that? How does that tie to helping the punk community?" Skinhead Rob got so pissed off about it. It was a conditioner, that's what it was. It was for a conditioner. And he's pointing out, he's like, "You're both bald, so it's like, this doesn't even represent anything about you, you just did it for money." And I'm like, that's really funny that Nardwuar points out. Skinhead Rob's getting really pissed off about it. He's like, "I don't want to do this interview." So you can't ask a question like that. And he's just like, I'm just asking. His Nardwar used to be like, that was what the music he was into, was all that punk shit. That was like his whole thing. So he was really about calling out those kind of bands.
Wasn't Sonic Youth really mean to him?
Yeah, Sonic Youth was really mean. They were fucking around with him the entire time. It was also bad too, and they ended up doing. Thurston ended up doing an interview years later, and then like 20 years later, Nardwar brought it up. Like he's like, this is the second time we're doing an interview or whatever, and Thurston was like, it is. And he's like, yeah, you bullied me hardcore like the last time we did. He's like, I don't remember. He's like, I'm gonna apologize for it, but I don't remember doing any of that. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. That you don't even remember doing that to him. The worst one is the Blur one. The Blur one's really bad. When the I don't remember who it was in Blur, who was like taking his hat and shit, and then like pushing him into a corner and like threatening him and stuff, and wouldn't let him leave the hotel room. I was like, the Blur one's like really bad.
One minute she was there and the next she wasn't. After that, everything changed.
The Jay-Z one's not great either.
I missed whatever just happened. I guess her twin sister disappeared somehow.
Me?
Yeah, she ate her.
Go.
Hollow. In this story, we made sure you both survived.
Oh,
A
the
chance
epilogue,
to
she
grow up
disappears. Jay-Z did one, and he talked about it sucking because Pharrell had a really good experience, and then told him to do it, and Jay-Z was like, this is a waste of time when he got like 2 minutes into it. Because Pharrell had like a really like life-changing experience with the Nardwar one.
No.
Kid Cudi's is really bad too. You ever seen Kid Cudi's?
Nope.
They're in a hotel room, and he's like, Nardwar is pulling out like the vinyls of like music that like Kid Cudi's dad had done to give him, and then Kid Cudi's like, why are you giving me this? I already know this. I already own this. Why are you telling me this? He's like, this is pointless. Get the fuck out of my hotel room. And then his security guard basically kicks Nardwar out of the hotel room, and I was like, I guess he's like really mad that he brought up his dad or something. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
I just wanted to write her a different ending.
Like, the whole reason he's showing you the vinyl, even if you have it, it's supposed to bring up, like, let's talk about, you know, your connection through that, you know? Not to be a dick about it.
It's amazing.
He's like, I already have this. Why are you showing me this? I already know this. Get out. Get out. Nah.
Yeah, I don't really care for Kid Cudi's personality.
Yeah, Kid Cudi sucks.
No.
Like, he has some good music, but
He has a massive cock.
does
You
he?
see it in X because he plays a.
Is it a real
porn
one
star
or a
X.
fake one?
I'm gonna assume it's real. I don't think Kid Cudi would wear a fake one. I mean, I've also heard Kid Cudi has a massive cock in real life.
Oh.
Like, I've heard people say that. So I'm assuming in X that him playing the porn star, that was probably his cock. 100%. And if it's not, then I'm very disappointed.
You'd better sit down.
Or maybe it's like a Willem Dafoe situation where it was too big.
Yeah, you don't put a fake one to make it look smaller. So people would believe that it's a real one.
He's really good in X. He's like because it's like the 70s or whatever, and he plays like a 70s porn star. And he's really good in it.
The subjects are still inside the machine.
You can't
That guy's camera bugged out.
caution with your tone.
Their cameras are all bugging out.
I've spent
Not for
20
me.
years of my life
They were just sitting there, like, not moving their mouth and talking.
away from me.
Oh, mine they're talking.
It's already happened.
Yeah, she's not moving her mouth on my screen.
Oh, okay. Mine they're moving their mouths and moving their bodies and stuff.
That's so funny. Why are mine T-posing?
Will dominate the entire market.
We've already dispatched the team to take over
Oh, one of them standing up for you and juggling?
as we speak.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god. I watched yesterday, there's a live stream that Tio did like 2 or 3 years ago where the title of the video is just Tio gaslights Flash for 2 hours. And the entire video is they're playing like a co-op puzzle game. And it's supposed to be like
Okay, I think we're
a
ready
game
now.
where you're in 2 different rooms and you have to like communicate what's happening in each part of your games in order to solve like the puzzle that's like in another room. And Flash gets like this really cool one that has to do with like a dead body and doing these really intense clues. And then Tio, he's just locked in a room with a computer. So Tio gets really bored and he decides that he's gonna start making up what's happening on his side to make it sound more interesting. And he does it for their entire playthrough of the game. So he's just sitting there going like, "There's a little girl in my room and she's coming closer. I'm really scared. There's ants crawling all over me." And none of that's happening. He's just sitting there typing stuff into a computer.
Maybe not. But it
And he's like, "Yeah, on my side it's just really boring and nothing's happening. And you were telling me all this cool shit that was happening and I got jealous, so I thought I'd spice it up." By just making it up and making you believe I was doing like cool things were happening.
I don't care. Set it up.
Right away, sir.
There's a Hive Mind episode where they make a gaslight counter because Graydon keeps gaslighting Riley. And he would say something fucked up and then be like, "Why would you say that, Riley?"
Good luck finding the glitch in the maze if you
Gaslighting people is so hype. I think The Lighthouse is like the best movie. It's gaslighting the movie. People are like, The Witch is too dark. There's not enough comedy. Robert was like, how can I make The Lighthouse really funny? Oh, gaslighting's really funny.
The Midsummer Soul gaslighting.
Gaslighting is very funny. It's awful, but it's hilarious.
Oh my god, so
Bespin now?
my assistant manager was talking about how Gaslight Anthem and Counting Crows are going to be playing over here. So, and then he asked me to look up what the tickets cost, and I'm looking it up, and I'm like, dude, it costs $100.
Yeah, it's normal.
And he's like, oh, I don't want to go see them then. Unless somebody... Apparently the guy, he said the guy in Gaslight Anthem, like, is completely washed.
Yeah, they haven't had a good album, and
Apparently, like, he can't sing anymore.
yeah, probably not.
Jet lag. And who are these guys?
I'm probably gonna end up spending probably $100 whenever Brand New decides they want to announce more tour dates, and The Cure is probably $100 too whenever they announce their tour they're doing this year.
It makes it really funny that the Wonder Years and Menzingers was like $20.
You know, that's because they're a small band.
Yeah.
My subconscious.
When I saw Knock Loose the first time, I saw them in a tiny like bar thing, and I think that was $25. And all the shirts were $15. The second time I saw them, I think it was $55, and all the shirts were now $30. And then the third time I saw them, it was $65, and I had to pay for parking, so more like $75. And all the shirts were about $45 to $60. And now I'm seeing them at a festival for the fourth time, which that was about $150. And the shirts will be $80. That's what sucks. I'm glad Knock Loose is really popular, but now it's going to be a lot more expensive the more popular they get to see them. And now that they've just done an interview with Fantano, they're now going to be $1 billion to see them.
And now they're going to have
makes the
Fantano fans
market.
pissing in the pit.
Well, they've already had Fantano fans because he gave the album a 9 out of 10, and they were like top 5 best album of the year or something like that on the year it came out. So yeah, Fantano was like fangirling out in that interview. I was like, I remember the 6 out of 10 you gave their second album. Don't think I didn't forget. Only I may fangirl out.
And now tasers?
Only I may dance.
Keep us out.
I'm excited to see Knock Loose the fourth time. That's gonna be a band I'm probably gonna see live every time I can.
They
also helps
They do
because-
seem awesome live.
It also helps that if you keep seeing them live, you get to keep hearing new songs live every time. Like, I've heard songs, like, damn near, like, everything they've made at this point live, almost. Because I keep seeing them on when they're doing new releases. And then they don't play those songs anymore after, like, that tour. Or whatever. So I got to hear the new album, like, almost completely. Like, live, other than one song. And the only song they didn't play off of that album... What? That's not where we go?
Oh, stand on top.
The only song they didn't play off the new album is the one song that I think is the worst song on the album anyway. So I was like, all right, worked out for me. That's wild. I miss him. See him 4 times. They're gonna be tied at number 2 for the band I've seen the most times live. Tied with Movements for 4. With Metallica being number 1. Seeing I've seen Metallica 6 times now.
We were welcome here.
Yeah, currently the Wonder Years are tied with Designer for me.
Something's off.
There you go. And the Menzingers.
Yeah, and Amine. And someone else who I have forgotten to time.
I'm running out of bands to see live. It's almost over.
Prison vibes.
It's almost. Oh, I think I'm supposed to see. I forgot if we're getting the tickets to that. Offspring is touring with Jimmy Eat World, and my mom's wanting to see the Offspring like hardcore. I said I'd only go if they did Smash anniversary thing, and then they chose not to do that. And then they announced this. I'm like, I'll go to that if Jimmy Eat World is
Hidden layers.
playing with them,
Suppressed themes. That's
because I would see Jimmy Eat World live. I'd be fine with that. I don't care about the Offspring live, but Jimmy Eat World will be good.
If
I'm
you're
already seeing.
listening, whoa!
I'm already seeing Jimmy Eat World live because they're playing at the festival the day of going to that festival or whatever that's down here. So I'm already gonna see them live. But I'm like, I'll see them again.
What? Who is that? I'm a prisoner. Please help me.
Oh no!
Okay, but how?
And then they go, I don't know.
Guys again. Wait a minute. They're remote controlled. Oh, brilliant.
More bands need to reunite. I want a Fugazi reunion. Give it to me now.
Find me.
Wu-Tang Clan announced their final tour, and they're coming out with a new album. I wonder if it's going to be their last as a group.
I feel like I thought things kept happening that made it so that they would never want to reunite, and then they keep reuniting.
Well, they've been still a group for a while now. Oh,
I
this is
thought-
like Metroid Prime. This is the ball for Metroid Prime.
Like I thought they all hated Rizzo now.
No, but they were still doing tours together. They were making music, but they're doing a new album. They came out with a new single. Oh, this is literally is Metroid Prime. Holy shit! They took the attachment to the fucking wall like Metroid Prime does.
Mine does something different.
Okay, babe, stop.
Look what mine does.
That's also from Metroid Prime 2. It's the second one. You can do that kind of stuff in the second one. I'm doing the first game. They even made the ball the
doing your
same
mom.
look. Alright, shut up. I will get revenge. What do I do here? I have to wait for you. Oh, no, I don't jump. You have to do something. I'll jump to this. Oh. What? Wait, you're like pushing me off.
Sorry.
I don't do this without getting... Oh, you gotta go that way. That's right. Eh.
What do you mean? Exploring the unknown subconscious. Don't you feel like a true adventurer?
No.
Nothing ever breaks your spirit, does it?
No, it's really difficult with the magnet thing. bonk my head on the fucking thing. Why did you come back? Why did you come back?
Okay, down the rabbit hole we go.
Here we go. And then we meet new character. Skelly, the skeleton.
Yeah, this is when the false open finally ends and our characters both die horribly.
Oh, Skelly the skeleton shows up to help us.
About who that prisoner might be.
I think that's my new favorite, like, meme that people do with video games. When the Silent Hill 2 the remake came out, people were like, so what did you guys think about the new character they added, Skelly the skeleton? And it's just him, like, edited on the box art next to James, like, walking or whatever. I'm like, that's funny. And then everyone's, like, making up, like, oh, I really love when Skelly did this in the video game.
I'm in elevator.
Character really just watched or played like any sci-fi thing and just decided to combine it all into one story. This is when they were really into Metroid Prime.
Well, I think it's supposed to be that they like these are a bunch of different stories, so that my character just fucking loves sci-fi, or she thinks it sells. Which I'm not so sure.
They're really into Metroid. They were really into Metroid Prime for a bit.
Can't wait till the guards see us and they go, ah, ball! Kill it on sight!
But what if freeing her might free us? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it's not like
Demon,
Mr. Russ's
God.
my option. Sure, I suppose you're right. Okay, got this crane.
Alright, I was like, I'm afraid it's not gonna do the jump.
This route better lead us back to that locked gate. I'm sure it is. Let's not lose faith. Press the active. Let me hit your ride.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, wait.
You're just gonna probably shoot you across.
I think we've got a hook shot.
You can put it like way further, like it can put it on the I should yeah. I think
Oh, so that's a time thing, okay. I didn't put it far enough and then I was trying to correct it.
Nice harpooning, Neo.
That's how I was supposed to do that.
I don't think it was. What am I supposed to be doing over here?
We have to get back over to that side to get to that console. Right over here. Yeah, you have to get down here somehow. You gotta carry me.
All aboard. It's messing with my mind. Right.
You have to go in, I gotta jump, and you gotta catch me.
I just want to take a look over here. Okay.
I get it.
Oh.
You hesitated! You hesitated! Trust in the system.
Right. What date's open? Other side mirror, race it.
Sir, death awaits!
What are you doing?
I did the thing, the game, the game, like, it has a weird thing with the grabbing on and then letting go. Oh, there's no danger. We're supposed to just go for it? Guess so.
Do you need a ride?
I do.
Swarmtastic.
Yeah. But no.
Wait.
Why is someone on fire?
Oh!
No! I Come on! I didn't think it was gonna go on fire that quick. I got it this time. Okay, I don't. What? Okay, go.
That was not my fault.
This one's gonna. It doesn't let me decide. It's just whichever I'm closer to and it connects. It's not easy. Trying to get it to connect to a specific one. Whew. Other way.
Okay.
What? Oh. It really is Metroid Prime.
Like a snail now, Mio.
What about snails?
Progress with direction, not speed.
Where's the exit? I don't really know where we're exiting out on.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
guess we
100%
keep going.
either.
Practice makes perfect.
Alright, I don't need you anymore. I made a mistake! Oh my god. Oh my Whee! That's a turret. I thought that was just a really cool light.
Oh God, Neo. All trapped in the subconscious. Maybe we should read up on some countdown. Never mind.
Was it that flying one that shot you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. I can't. You don't have an angle on the last one that's blocking. Ooh. I think I'm safe here. I don't think anything can get in here.
Oh, that one.
You're gonna have to hit that one somehow. There's a point where there's like, yeah, none of them are like in front of the thing and it's just him. You gotta hit him, I think, through the fan. This is where you do it.
I missed, it looks like.
That was so close. There's one coming right behind me when I was doing it. I don't know what that's for. Eh. I'm gonna wait on that one again.
This is the perma stun right here.
Wait, is that where I get off? Oh.
I thought I might go further if I hit it again.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to go further too. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to get off here or not.
So I see a camera. Is there a guard down there?
No, just this camera. There's a guard further ahead. Something. Oh, you gotta like shoot all of these. I guess you make a wall. Oh! Ooh. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, guard.
Here, wait.
And a wall.
Let me see what this looks like. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, there's... Look at this!
Told you,
Oh,
little
God,
troll.
this fucking bastard.
Troll.
That was only part 1 of 27 of those. They got really into that. They really liked that minigame. Oh!
Where did you go? Not sure.
I'm dead.
Ah,
I
single
only
player,
thought-
finally.
Yeah, I don't play anymore. What?
It's pinball. Plunger. Oh, I'm the plunger.
Yeah, I'm like, what's happening?
Oh man, I think I know what this is. Yeah? The last couple of years, I've been playing a lot of pinball. You're saying what I think you're saying. Yep. Let's hit the jackpot.
I've been making pinball jokes all day, and we're finally here.
lock mechanism. So you think we're inside that little gate? I think my subconscious twisted my pinball memory into a lock. Well, that makes about as much sense as everything else.
I'm so glad that you're doing this instead of me. I'd fuck this up for hours doing this fucking pinball shit.
I'm not even fully sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and it's working.
I'm awful at pinball though, so it's just like we'd be here for hours.
So why pinball of all things? Well, there's a machine at a burger joint close to the hospital. I intend to play it when I eat there. Sounds like a healthy distraction.
Oh, that's the thing I can connect to.
For the food they serve isn't.
Oh, why is she dissing the local Burger King? What the hell? Dissing Burger King. Ow, what the fuck?
I did not.
We just fell so far.
I did not think about it as hard as I should have.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fascinating how the subconscious works. And as confusing as an incoherent dream.
Oh god.
You gotta, yeah, yep.
Wait. No, that's not enough.
Oh.
Oh!
Wait, why did you? There you go, so at least they put me here. I thought they were gonna put me back at the beginning again. Fling me.
Wait. Okay, keep that one up. Now, mental note on that one. Can you jump over? What if I had the size wrong and I squished you there?
Still got it. So, you ever beat the high school? Oh yeah.
Guy, I bet the guy who's like trying to get the stories out of us is like, and then the movie turns into a pinball machine. Like, it's just like
It really is
wild
AI
thing.
art.
And all the characters, they turned the balls in their pinball machine. Is this movie animated? No. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh, okay. Wait till we got a platform to come back.
Oh, there's a platform.
Oh wow, that thing takes its time. I was like, it's on its. Like, I figured it was gonna be on its way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She really liked that, I guess. Whee. Oh.
Whoa, what is that thing? I think we got detected.
Playing me into him. Never mind, I leave you for dead. Every time they destroy one of these pinball whacker things, you scream in agony. That's just your characters in horrible pain as they're getting blown to bits. Oh. 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 Fling? Fling? Fling?
You rolled off too
Fling?
early.
You didn't even. You were already down. Why didn't you fling?
Because I pressed the wrong button, I just realized. Oh.
Oh no.
What am I doing in this room?
I don't know.
I saw a connect thing. Oh! Push him! Push him into the thing!
Push him into what thing?
Or into the button so I can flip him into the damage.
Oh.
That ass loves Zoe.
You can flip up now.
Again? Oh.
Yeah.
We almost died.
Come on.
You know how much it hurts my brain to remember which flipper is which?
No, because I don't really care about your feelings. I'd actually prefer if you'd stop talking right now. No, I'm sorry. Oh, you have to flick me! I love you!
Why did it make you fall for so long? Why couldn't they stop you earlier?
Oh my god. Because I really want you to feel the weight of your mistake. Hey! Oh. Eh.
Tilting it. Yeah.
Oh.
I need you for this
Tilt
part.
me! Tilt me! Hey.
Hated pinball.
Wait, go into the thing.
Oh. 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 Just a sitting duck.
This is really cool, dude.
Oh, come on, game. Come on. Come on. Oh, what? Ow. Ah. Send us both down. Oh man, almost.
Jackpot, Zoe.
Oh, I'm falling. I've now become a giant machine.
It's starting to click.
We freed a horrible serial killer.
Ted Bundy walks out.
Ed Kemper.
It is I, Ted.
My
Bundy,
mother used to say, because of you, my horrible murderous son, I haven't been with a man in 25 years. So I cut off her head, and then I defiled her, and I said, there, now you've been with a man. Ed Kemper said that.
We just unconscious into subconscious. Yeah, that was.
my more my lame. I am Ted Bundy 3000.
I think he literally says that he kills her with a claw hammer.
Really?
Yeah, like you used to say.
And then both the lady characters go. Yo, Ted Bundy 3000 is really attractive, isn't he?
Yeah, all the women at his like trial or whatever being like, he's so hot. And you just look at him and he's like, oh, he's just a white guy.
Ooh.
I think we're the main event. Then let's give them what they want.
I'm in the crowd back there.
It really is Spy Kids 3D. No, Jonathan Majors is in the crowd 1,000 times. That's what he does, right, in the Ant-Man movie?
Yeah, I think that's the end. At the ending. It wasn't a bad idea for a big villain. I mean, it was too late. At that point, they increased the stakes too much. It should have been Doom. But, like, if they had done, like, a King the Conqueror, like, infinite versions and, like, each movie gets their own version, it wouldn't have been a bad idea if they had, like, during the early MCU.
And now they're in panic mode.
Now they're like,
Thunderbolts
just
is
recast Robert Downey
apparently-
Jr. as Dr. Doom.
Thunderbolts is apparently, they're saying that's going to be their big game-changing savior movie. They said it's supposed to be way different from everything else they've done, apparently.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that they're capable of making something different. Besides, Thunderbolts isn't even interesting. Which one's Thunderbolts?
I don't remember. And originally
Is that the Moon guys?
in it, but he's not in it anymore, I don't think. I think he was originally cast as the main character and he dropped out, I think.
That's the right decision for him.
They've come to help us. They just start eating you.
You just breaks your rib cage. Your ribs are puncturing your lungs.
The ball thing's like, oh, you're not made out of metal?
When do I get to fight him?
You don't get to play anymore.
Oh, let's go! Ooh! This is way cooler than whatever the fuck you did, idiot.
You better watch your back. Oh,
He makes
look,
puns,
he's
too.
ripped off his own arm.
And then he went Armageddon.
Good.
My character just goes, I prefer Deep Impact.
Why doesn't he just take his arm and he just sweep it across the whole stage? We're dead. Like, we can't jump over that.
His logic
He's like,
sensors aren't very good.
He's like, I like to play fair. He likes to play with his food. Oh, I am dead. He's played with me enough. Wait, let me ride it. Is it wild? Hey, I guess so. I who would have thought? Nobody in the universe really got back to
Reddit.com/r/crowd gone wild.
Excuse me? Go for her, tag, you're it! Haha, how does it feel to be tagged? Oh! Oh! Now I am the one that is it. Freeze tag! You have to stop moving, huh?
Quick, untag me, please!
You're untagged.
Let's go!
Don't worry, I'll stop him. They're gonna have like a death counter at the end of the game. It's gonna say I died like 800 times for just doing stupid shit.
Is he about to start Daleking Exterminate? Me when there's a full 360 degree of cool things happening around me. He did hit the Exterminate.
Hack him. Hack him. Hack him.
Now time to give him head.
So something about to say. I'm about to give him some brain.
Our character showed a one-liner back. All right, time for some head. And your character's like, wait, what? Wee.
Oh, I won't let you do the thing where you could like have it rotate really fast, where you go 360 around the entire. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I actually hate this.
I was scared I wouldn't have the lung capacity.
We do a 360 around the entire thing. What are you? Are you a Roomba? What just happened?
Yeah. We still have the ball powers.
I didn't do anything cool.
They've given me the power to give monsters head.
I have the power of Magneto.
That's way better than what I got.
You have to be a Roomba. Like, what's better than a fucking Roomba? Oh, it's just magnetized. I'm the master of magnetism. Oh wait, I hold them all down at one time? What? Oh, as I move. Okay, I get it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look at my screen.
Go ahead.
Look at my
Go ahead.
screen.
You can make the jump. Stop being a pussy.
Are you right?
No, go back. I refuse to move till you go back and attempt that jump. Oh my god, I'm just alright.
He's calling me a pussy, then he gets mad when I do the jump.
Do the first jump. Go back.
I don't even know what you're mad about. I did what you told me to.
I wanted you to attempt to do the first jump, and you skipped around it. Don't act like you didn't know what you did.
Me when I'm a sexist.
Now I turn into goo because of you. I'm goo again because of you. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What was I supposed to do for you? I pulled you over.
Oh,
what are you doing? Goo me! I'm gonna take a shit on your Roomba.
Alright, we're staying here then. Where am I even
We stay
taking
here.
you?
You take me that wall.
He sees only darkness.
Good thing I double jumped. I don't think he would have waited a time. And I not slowed down my momentum for a second.
Then why do they treat us like enemies? Yeah.
Wait, bench.
I can't hop over the back of the bench and sit down like a badass.
Which my character turns to and says,
I'm taken aback by the
I'm
state of my
dying.
mind. Yeah,
I have
but
stage 4 cancer. I have got 10 minutes to live. Also, they've implanted a bomb in me.
could our mission here be like restoring this place?
You think that'd be a big twist if that was what happened? They put a bomb in my character?
It's Suicide Squad.
Parasites should be removed
Yeah.
before they spread and, kill its host.
And that's the end of the game.
We just decided to
never
sit
leave.
down.
Yeah, this is our new world. Wait, come on, game.
Alright, we're in. What now?
Stop kissing me.
Oh no. Does this truck think we're rubbish too? Whoa!
We're gonna do a Star Wars scene where the walls collapse.
Why do I carry all
No.
this garbage? No wonder
No.
I'm exhausted up in the real
Nope.
world. Mio, we're about to get crushed.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, seriously, uh-oh. Uh-oh,
Silly ceiling.
uh-oh.
Look at that.
I didn't think far enough ahead. Where are we going?
Sorry, prisoners.
Oh, there's people in here.
My mental prisoners cannot be allowed
Oh,
to escape.
Oh. Oh. Your mental prisoners? What?
Yeah, they're my prisoners.
What?
They can't be allowed to escape. She's trapped many serial killers in her brain.
Oh. She's really into true crime, I guess. Just had this conversation yesterday.
It's just Jeffrey Dahmer and like Ted Bundy sitting in the bus.
I am Jeffrey Dahmer 4000. Like, you really couldn't think of anything else creative to do with them? No.
If you tap right, it looks like they're skipping.
I am John Gacy 5000.
I'm John Denver. John Denver wasn't a serial killer. He was a
Like,
country
wait.
musician.
I thought you said you were only adding serial killers you thought were attractive. I find John Casey very attractive. It's like, what? It's John Denver. Only do it for dead? Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Oh, she... Okay, she just decides to let go. She just says, fuck you. Like, we're dying, I guess.
I sense trouble, Zoe.
Oh, you've gotten spider sense now? It's a new ability you got?
Oh, it's
Just
Jedi.
randomly get... just
I have a
randomly
bad
gets-
feeling about
Like,
this.
she randomly gets a new ability unexplained. But instead of them taking it away after this, it just carries over. We get out of the machine, you still have it. You never actually left the simulation. You've actually been stuck in it forever. I'm dead for some reason. I couldn't do my ability anymore. You're now a robot? You really did just get an ability without saying anything, huh? Why am I dying?
Does he keep running into those guys?
They're not shooting me, though. They're just standing there.
Stop walking into them.
I'm not walking into them.
They are shooting you.
They're not. Do you have to shoot this open or something? What is this? Hey, shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this.
Let's get the other one.
Shoot this. Shoot this. Shoot this.
Second core in the back. Right, let's get the last one. Hey, destroy the core. Sayonara, cores.
Like, the game spawned me, literally, it spawned me, like, with, like, like both my feet dangling off the thing.
Just dangling
Oh my
her
God.
feetsies off the edge.
I almost, like, I literally, if I had moved in a certain direction, I would have instantly died the second we spawned in.
Whoa. Brilliant.
I am the master of magnetism.
Mr. Magnetism! Ooh, death! Whee! Why didn't it just crash on instead of just going around?
Let me have a crack at this panel. Are you the one moving these cell phones?
No! Like Warren? No? Okay, the game doesn't want me to be cool.
What am I supposed to be doing here for you? No! Jump
What just
scare.
happened?
Help me.
What's up? What do you need?
Can you untie that somehow?
Clever girl.
So.
You up here? I'm coming.
Oh!
What?
I didn't realize. Oh!
Oh.
I didn't
didn't
realize
do
that
anything
it was
weird.
taking me with me.
No, no. Oh.
Dude, it's Leo Vincent!
Oh, is it? Leo.
Could you please push those buttons?
Vincent.
Don't do it. It's gonna kill us. Simulation, Leo. But you know what? I'd rather die than hear you talking shit all day long. Are you freaking kidding me? My talking is what's keeping us alive in here. Plus, I'm funny. You're not funny, Leo. Now, would you please push the button? No. Wait a minute. Okay. If I make you laugh, they don't push the button. Deal?
Oh, all right.
It's a deal. Go for it. Okay. So there was this guy, and he met a bird,
Okay.
and the bird said, "Oh, this. It's not fair.
These
Nor
sons
can
are-
be funny under pressure." Ladies, would you please push it? You're not getting away with this, Vincent. Yeah.
Leo, no!
Yep.
You're
Sounds
dead.
like they would have taken care of that themselves anyway.
All right, now we have to find that it takes 2 characters. Let's go.
I hope they're also in this.
Nyeh. Nyeh. Nyeh.
You have to like
Oh, what's
repulse
this-
it.
Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to do this. Ah! Hey! Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, probably would have been smart to have you go. I don't know. You know what? Never mind.
Maximum security.
I can reach this. Don't worry. I got this for you.
Need to break in. Okay, we've got a taser on. What now?
Wait, taser. Shoot me. Oh, you don't shoot. You're lame. I supposed to go on you?
Mm-hmm. There's a green thing on my back.
Oh, there is?
Ah!
Let's wait this.
That's really cool! I like that!
Okay.
Whee!
I don't know how you get through that. That doesn't really help though.
I don't know.
You try putting it to like, oh wait, like the side? Like try like rotating, like pull it out fully. Wait, how do I get you across? Maybe I find a way to open the door. Oh, oh I almost killed myself.
You're welcome.
No. You're gonna. Oh yeah. I guess I can just stay on it. That works too. Wait, is that gonna kill me though? At the point? Maybe not. Ooh. Keep turning. Keep turning. Thank you.
Now what?
Same thing, I think.
To watch your camera to see what I'm doing?
No, I think you have to go that way. There's nothing over here for me. Oh, there's nothing over here for me.
And why'd they give me so much room?
Oh my god, I almost killed myself?
Alright, let's keep it up.
Farewell, Pinball. We're getting close now, Zoe. I can feel it. What do you sense?
Please help me.
Let's reveal it then.
Are you just a toilet? Well, where are we going? We're going to Toilet Town.
Yeah. Trouble in Toilet Town.
I got really into TTT, and then I thought it'd be really funny to change it to Trouble in Toilet Town.
Me after eating Taco Bell. Trouble in Toilet Town.
I have this uneasy feeling crawling down my spine. We're pushing deeper into my subconscious to rescue a prisoner we don't even know.
Mio.
Oh, that made me uncomfortable. Mio.
Who are you?
I don't remember anymore.
It's you,
Why?
Sean.
What happened?
Yeah, it's definitely just her childhood innocence or something.
No, it's you, Sean.
Who imprisoned you?
They're gonna get there, they're gonna find you, and they're gonna open the sun, you're gonna go, hello!
To protect me.
Thank you for freeing
Protect you
me.
from what?
It's like, why do you have a different voice? I knew you wouldn't help me if I did my real voice.
Who is this prisoner? I don't know.
Level maximum security.
Whoever this prisoner might be, feels like we're gonna find out soon.
Nah,
Or for worse.
the game's actually just never gonna reveal it. They're actually abandoning that subplot right now.
If there was any doubt of where this prisoner might be, that's the spot. No hesitations there.
In the middle of us doing this. Oh, look, a side story.
Yeah, we haven't had one in a while. Last one was the, what, SSX, right?
I think so.
Oh, you just got fucking destroyed. What?
Mind your step.
Why did they give us two different paths?
Wait. That's not, I thought that was a story. My bad. Wait, is it? Oh, wait. These don't hurt me. They indeed hurt me.
what's your plan after this? I don't know. Haven't really thought about it.
You haven't thought about it. That must be a first for you.
There's a difference between overthinking and
Actually?
being smart.
What?
Can't argue with that.
Just like insult the shit out of you for some reason? Wow.
It's on cell 49.
You thought you had me.
No, I actually didn't know what that button did. Like, legitimately. I didn't know what it did. I was like, what's this button do? What do I do to get across? We fling me with the door. No. There's green stuff under this grid, but... Oh. Alright, never mind. I figured you just die. Okay. What did that do?
It's spinning that thing.
Oh. Why?
You freaked the
I
fuck
did-
out.
No, I did the thing to lift up and she didn't do it. I hit the button. I was fully in control there.
Oh,
I
my
was.
bad.
This, I'm mainly just making weird noises half the time. Oh wow, that's not easy to do because it. pushes
Maybe
you
I leave
forward.
it plugged in and you try to get it back around when it spins back around over there.
It's really hard with the momentum because it like you're going forward. I have to like stop myself when I get there.
Here, wait. Okay. And then
Yeah, then yeah, that works.
the master of magnetism.
And it fucking what a terrible way to die! It flipping backward and flattening me. A horrible way to go. That's probably the worst death I think I've had in the game so far. That's horrible.
Imagine being locked up, trapped all by yourself.
Imagine getting
Oh
flattened
my god!
by
Look
a
at it come back
rotating
in
metal thing.
behind
Yeah,
you.
that's probably the worst way to die so far. Like, oh my god, was that awful? Oh, I get to do it again. We get to do it as many times until I get it right. Here I go. Oh, I have to go back. The master of magnetism. How did that not kill me? How did I not die from that? I actually went in between the lines.
You're so skinny.
That's insane.
Oh fuck! Look at this shit.
I gotta wait for you to do something.
Can I go further right? Nope.
Okay.
Flip! Flap,
The
damn
game
you!
is over. You were never able to successfully flip
Oh,
that
rat
over.
design.
Okay.
That's some fucking sound design.
Happened.
Oh god. Nope. You stand there. Okay, stay there. Okay, Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Well, I
I
come
wanted
back.
to see what was over there first. Oh. Oh.
Oh wow, that's evil. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's still going.
Where's your exit?
That's enough lasers for a lifetime.
Cool.
You okay, Mio? I feel like my brain's about to explode. But enough with the mysteries. It's time for some answers. You know what? I like
No
that.
more mysteries. We're gonna free him, and he's only gonna speak in
Straight to the
riddles.
point, Mio. Yeah. You
I
keep
will
it
only
real.
tell you the answers if you could solve 35 riddles. Why 35?
I needed that.
What sits in the corner but travels around the world?
it's like, why 35? Since you asked that question, 63 riddles you must answer thee. It's like, what? Every time we get a question wrong, he adds a random number of more riddles we have to answer.
Keep moving!
He just said nah.
Yeah, they should really just make a video game where the main villain is just giving riddles the entire time, but he's not the Riddler, and he doesn't really do any crimes. He's just very annoying with the riddles. Yeah, where are you?
I'm in control. I got the laser cutter.
What the? You're trying to kill me.
What
They're-
the? You motherfucker.
Sayonara.
Can you move? Okay.
I have to keep him from getting the magnet ones. I don't want to have to go back through doing that. Alright, you gotta go back to these ones over here. No! No! Oh, you caught me.
The sound that made?
Oh. Alright, you're up and down.
Slow and steady, Mio. Slow and steady.
Am I safe if I go into the lasers?
I think you're dead. And then I will fall to my death.
Please don't fail.
Oh, Steam's back online. Good news. Oh, it looks like you're fine. You went through it and you're fine.
Oh! I thought it would alternate more.
You can do it.
What the fuck? Okay. That one looked scary and there was literally nothing.
I can almost reach the console.
Release the prisoner. Do it now.
Well, it's like Mission Impossible. And the prisoner was the friends we made along the way. Oh. Ew.
Free.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a robot. Why is it cracking bones?
It's cracking.
And you played your part.
Cyborg Mio?
Zoe! Mio!
Oh, so we got the bad ending. Oh, never mind. The fuck is that?
Help! Zoe! I am power. I am fear. I am
Is this really funny? Because outside of this, she's just like a normal lady.
break. I will not cave into weakness. I will not hold back, and I will punish the world for what it did to Dad. Let her go! Having a friend won't change your doom.
God.
I didn't expect some anime shit to happen, honestly, dude.
It's like a fucking From Software boss now. What the hell?
Look, I expect to fight this in Armored Core.
Through countless nights, I needed you once.
It's like an imaginary friend. I don't get this.
And now,
I imagine it's a representation of her, like, rage.
oh, I like the sound of that.
Oh, okay.
It will be a worthy effort, but futile.
And probably, like, informed by edgy sci-fi she was reading.
Oh, it is a From Software boss. You're dead.
Yeah, Dark Mio won. When the second I die, she wins.
Yeah, the game is over. We have to beat this without you dying a single time. I may die as many times as possible.
Hey!
Oh. What? Oh, you got blown out. How'd that happen?
Because you knocked me off.
How?
With your magnetism.
What? Oh, I can just blast you? How?
When I was in ball form.
Oh, you turned into that thing?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Take. Ow!
Move. Unhurt. Unhurt.
You are.
I keep thinking I can hold it, and I can't do that. I just shove things. Like, don't blame me, dude. I'm gonna change the quote from, Oh, wait, no, yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. There you go. EA Sports. Would it be crazy if I just knocked you off again real quick?
I think I'd lose my mind.
That probably will happen again. I'm just letting you know. Oh, you died again?
Wait, listen to this fucking boss music.
Oh. Oh. Oh, there's multiple. There's a lot of them.
This isn't this is a fucking From Software attack, dude.
It is. There's gonna be a moment where you guys are both like she's strangling you, and I get a gun, and I'm like, and you're like, shoot her, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know which is the real you, even though you look nothing alike. And then I shoot both of you, because it's better safe than sorry.
Imagine the 8-foot tall Mio's like, I'm the real Mio, don't you recognize me, Zoe? And you're like, oh, you're right. I forgot how you're 8 feet tall and robotic.
And you're just like, really? Like,
It's nothing like... You got this. We got this. I will protect us.
you don't think you can do this. Like, we have no choice at this point. We could have sold our rights and gave it right to them. Like...
Well, I don't think they would have paid us very much.
You never know. You know what hurt us ever. You're literally trying to kill us.
I will burn the world for how it's being done. I won't rely on you anymore. That's the hat again. I got it. I got it. Swing away, Mio. Leave me alone. Hurry, hurry. You're with me, Zoe. To the very end.
She goes, she hears no response, I turn around, Zoe's gone.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Rule over the ashes. Shut up. I am your only future. Now, Mio, get her.
Oh?
Ew!
Oh?
But then for the rest of the game, I'm just stay hacked inside of her.
You know, just a giant 8-foot robot.
The
with a
scythe.
for an arm.
Wait, she's way more than 8 foot. Did you see how small you were on her leg?
Zoe is canonically only 3 inches tall.
Wait, I'm the atom. Up an atom.
Oh, bad apple.
Oh my god, her eyeballs in her head looking at me.
Now the tables will turn. Eat this. Wash away the sorrow. Payback. No, that's my trick. Whatever you do, Zoe, keep at it.
I don't know what I did. The thing like, oh god, I'm ooh. I'm up here, I can't seem to grab it.
You're not good enough.
I guess it just depends on what you're doing, and I just have to stay alive, I think. I think eventually you're gonna do something to make those things drop or something.
I got her. Zoe, I'm
Oh.
in control.
Yeah, yeah, send it to me, send it to me. Send it to me. The green ball. This way, this way.
I'm not sure. Cross that line again. I'm breaking time.
I think I'm gonna have to watch the VOD just to see what you're doing during this. Cause I have to focus so much on what I'm dodging over here. I have
I'm
no
just
clue what's happening on your side.
I'm just dodging. I'm literally just waiting for you to do stuff.
No, I can't do anything else right now, but it's up to you right now.
Occasionally she like slams her sword and thing, and I just have to bump her away, and then I gotta wait for you to do stuff.
Oh my
I'm not
god,
really
I missed the
doing
timing.
anything. It's pretty similar to what we were doing on the first stage, other than there's just a couple more like moves that fit this arena more than the other one.
Can't drown me without me.
She keeps shooting exactly where I am. That's really annoying. Fuck. Her brain splits open during this, dude.
Rain and fear. We're back online, Zoe. Throw it in the pinch. I'm trying.
Still have one ball left. Oh god. Oh. I didn't have my finger in the right position.
Was me mashing Y the wrong option there?
You killed me.
Am I not supposed to be mashing?
I don't know. I think you're not supposed to be. I don't know. I wasn't ready for a button mash so also, so I wasn't fully in it for like the first like 2 seconds or so.
So they give me the mash option just to fuck you over once?
Yeah, you just kill me. No, you actually die in there because you're trapped in there. So I also killed you. The game's actually over. We're just stuck in a constant game over.
You come over and push me off.
Yeah, it's the only way to end this nightmare.
Are you okay? What's going on? Oh.
Instead of going to therapy, we murdered my negative emotions. I feel great.
She's finally gone. Yeah.
All the serial killers are gone. No more Ted Bundy 3000.
Good for you. Cause that Dark Mio, total party pooper. Couldn't have done this without you, Zoe.
What if her writing sucks now?
She's just bland and boring. It's just awful.
Feel like your writing misses that edge that we really liked in it.
Okay, sure.
Pull them out. Your writing's not edgy anymore. Pull them out.
There's no
You don't want
point. There's no
you don't
point
want
in
your stories
sci-fi that
anymore.
doesn't have horror elements.
I would love it if it was just you just hear the guy with the intercom. Pull them out. We're not getting any good stories anymore.
Friend. You need best friend. Don't push it. Oh no.
You don't push it. We're in a giant adventure where we could die. At this point, we have.
I
to
literally
die.
excise your negative emotions.
Like I've seen things in your subconscious that you probably have never told anybody at this point.
It's working. The repair protocol is active.
Sir, their vitals are dropping and fast.
Just keep your focus.
Just kill him.
But we're about to render them brain dead.
The only thing
What machine is this where you could actually potentially kill the people in them? What the fuck?
Then you do that alone, sir. I can't be a part of this anymore.
And he's got a revolver and he
Get the
shoots
hell out
her.
of here, both of you.
Oh, I guess
Sir,
not.
get out. You're fired.
He's like, but I've been toadying.
one in, no one out.
You just fired us. We can't leave the building. They didn't even get out of the room yet.
What are you doing? You have to stop this.
The police have been called.
Didn't he break these?
Call the National Guard for
He
all
broke the one in his office. Do you see the guy? He's still juggling though. Oh, he's no longer juggling. They turned the camera on.
He's juggling even more, but now you can't see it.
Yeah, and he's getting really frustrated because nobody can see how good he is at it. I wonder what's going on with the other people in their story.
It's funny
What?
because now no matter what happens, we win because he's gonna go to jail for murdering us.
One of the people in their stories though could probably be potentially getting brutally murdered in there, and they're wondering why nobody's pulling them out or stopping it. And they keep respawning, and they're getting ripped to shreds in their story over and over, and they're begging for someone to pull them out.
What is going on here? Okay,
That's from Lord of the Rings.
this has got to be your subconscious, right? Feels like it, yeah. Do you make anything out of it?
Wish I did. Kinda gives me the creeps, though.
Yeah. Compared to your stories, it's surprisingly ominous.
This story actually seems like it's gonna be a good one for a change. It's always like, the fuck? I can tell the writing is a lot stronger in this one compared to the other crappy things you've been writing.
We got this. We got this.
Yeah. Sure. I got this.
Nice if they'd written both characters where one of them has a really big trauma, like the whole thing with your dad, and then the other character was just like, yeah, the worst that ever happened to me was that I didn't get like a Happy Meal one time.
One of my school photos of it was a bad hair day.
Yeah, it's just like something that's like, and they're really like crying and really trying to compare it to your thing, and you're just like, ugh. I guess I have to be like nice about it, but like, you're like what you experience is literally nothing compared to what I've experienced. Are we done? We're done?
Yeah, that's a good place to stop.
37 more chapters to go.